Can you hear me? I didn't have my mic muted. I was just sitting here in silence. Normally I'm supposed to mute my mic, but I was just kind of sitting here. Yeah, wait, I can make myself a bit louder. Make the BGM a bit more quiet. Is this fine? Is this okay? Hello, hello. Yeah, I was just sitting there with a little smile on my face. Hello. Oh god, I forgot how to do this. I forgot how to do any of this. It's so scary. Oh no, this is so scary, Mina. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh my. Oh jeez. Oh my. I'm way too scared. It's been a while. I'm kind of surprised I'm this scared. Kind of fun. No, it really didn't rob me of my tuber powers. It kind of, you know, unleashed my tuber power chakra. Yes, so let's remember how all of this goes. Let's remember how all of this goes. Let's see, does this work? Does this button still work? Yeah, see, I already forgot something. All right. Okay. Okay, wait, we don't really need the table here. Let me turn off the table. Why the heck is there a table on the screen? So, let me move up slightly. Yeah, the tits are online. They're here. Where's the table here? Alright, do we have the chat? Yeah, okay, I did this. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm spilling my spaghetti. I'm so sorry. I forgot how to do all of this. Oh my god, it's so scary, Mina. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Oh, hi-yo. Hello, hello, Mina. Hi, hi. It's been forever. It's been like 5 days. It's so funny. When I left the house to go to the airport, I got like 2 marshmallows saying, please don't forget about us. You'll be gone for such a long time. We miss you already. You've been gone for such a long time. And I thought, wow, it's been 20 minutes, you guys. It's been like 20 minutes. It was very cute, though. It was very cute. Wolfborg, thank you! Thank you for the 14 months of tier free. Holy hell. Oh my god, thank you so much. Let me get through everything. Yeah, let me get through our beginnings. Yeah, I know alert sound didn't play. I am aware of this. Because if we have the music, we can't have the alert sound. Otherwise it will double. It's very annoying. I don't know why I just like that. I need to fix my audio setup. So if I... Yeah, if we don't have this anymore... Mina! Mina, what are you doing? It's very... Oh god. Oh no. The least quiet alert sound. Well, it's called an alert. Well, it's called an alert for a reason. It's made to make you guys be alerted, right? Me when the fog approaches. Oh. Wait, we can do this. You can do this, girl. You can do this, girl. We can do this. This is music, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel so alert right now. Very good. You can do this, girl. You can do this, girl. I really like that. Alright, alright. Wait. Let me say hello to everyone. And figure all of this out. And I'll get to all of the subs as well. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Idempotent! Shalom, shalom! Krümel is first today! Shalom, shalom! Iron Lake! Ghost! Shalom, shalom! Asu! Shalom, shalom! Proteus! Shalom, shalom! Tuffy Dalian! Shalom, shalom! Wolfwork! Shalom, shalom! MDF! Shalom, shalom! D101112! Shalom, shalom! 2BC! Shalom, shalom! Iano! Shalom, shalom! Kite! Shalom, shalom! Nyano Mashinya! Shalom, shalom! Sir Cree! Shalom, shalom! Extra Princess! Shalom, shalom! Somnium! Shalom, shalom! Cronus! Shalom, shalom! Arm! Shalom, shalom! Cyrusef! Shalom, shalom! Drenu! Shalom, shalom! Das Mexien! Shalom, shalom! VD474! Shalom, shalom! Koya the Boyo! Shalom, shalom! Somnos Neru! Thank you for your follow! Maxak! Oh my god! Max Zacker, thank you for your contribution towards my new graphic card. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Wow. Bopper. Shalom, shalom. Wolfwork, thank you for the resub. Golf Smoke. Thank you for resubbing. For free, tier free for 32 months. I've been alive for this long? I'm kind of surprised, Bina. I'm kind of surprised. My lifespan surprises me. Das Maxian! Thank you for the resub. A tier 2. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 17 months. Oh my god, that's 2 pregnancies. That's pretty scary. We had 2 children so far. If you really think about it, that really would be a lot of children. The longer you stream, the more pregnancies you have. Wow. Zali! Hello. Yeah, I'm rambling on. I'm very sorry. I'm so scatterbrained. I need to learn how to be funny again. I wasted all of my funnies in conversations. I used them all up. They're all gone. Well, they weren't wasted, right? Wasted implies that I didn't make people laugh. I was really funny. I was practicing so hard to be cool and funny. I hope it paid off. Weekend Veiler! Hello! And hi, Mina! Hello, everyone watching! Hi, Momo! Hello! Okay. Tumisi, you're biased. You just have contracted digiplasmosis. I'm very sorry. Your brain chemistry has been altered forever. You know, you're biased. You have to be. There's no other explanation. Elliot, hi. Okay, let's talk about America. My trip to America might have been the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. Like, okay, maybe I was a little bit happier between between being 6 and 7. And I just don't remember because, you know, as you get older, like, you forget, right? But I haven't been this happy. They're still super... Oh, no. Is it better now? If you get another alert, we can test it out later. It should be a bit better now. I'm so sorry. I recently reset all my mic settings just to default because I wanted to set it up again. And now everything is just at like a random loudness. Everything's just kinda at random right now. Hi, Beryl! Hi! And Ghost, thank you for gifting a sub to Momo! Thank you! Yeah, I mean, okay, alright. I don't know. I haven't been this happy for a consecutive amount of time. It kind of felt like a people are being nice to Digi combo meter. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's silly to say. I haven't been treated this well for like consecutive days. You know, it was really nice. Like I was kind of preparing for it to end. And I was telling myself, you know, oh, don't get too attached. You have to go home, you know. I did, you know, I did cry a fair bit, but only because I had such a good time. I don't know. It was really, really nice. So, let's talk about it in chronological order. So, my flight was okay. My spine managed the flight quite well. What did I watch on the plane? So I watched The Truman Show. I really liked that one. It was my first time seeing The Truman Show. And then I watched Are You Autistic? A documentary. And then I watched The Joker. And then I watched something about World War II. And I think that's a pretty good lineup of things. It was a very good time. Yeah. I had a lot of time. Next time I should probably bring my Switch console. I could not eat. I had like micro sleeps. I had a layover, yeah, but not a very long one. I really like The Truman Show. I really like that one. I didn't watch all of World War II. It was like a documentary about like different sorts of travel in different countries, like transportations. Yeah, no, on the day I arrived, I did... So, I might be a little bit insane, right? I might be a little bit mentally unwell, but I think we already know this. Right before I had to leave the house, I recorded an ASMR video and edited it and cut it and uploaded it. And I even like sat there till it got uploaded to 2K. And then I went, okay, well now, now like I have to go. If I don't go now, I'll miss my flight. It was so funny though. Like I think I might have a bit of a problem with working. I might have to kind of find better moments to work. I think I'm quite addicted to the grind, it seems. It felt... yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah, it felt really funny, honestly. It felt really funny. No, and then... yeah, I need to pace myself. I'm usually quite bad at this. I'm usually quite bad at pacing myself, but I had a good flight overall. Is there anything notable about my flight? Oh yeah, there's something notable about my flight. It's actually very funny. So I stood in security, and I was preparing my how do you say? Like you put stuff in a tray, right? And I was relocating stuff from my jacket pockets to put it like into the tray, and I kind of spilled my spaghetti a little bit, and it took me a little bit longer. And the people behind me started snickering. And the person that looked at my passport, they were like, oh, so where are you heading? And I said, oh, I'm going to America. And then I hear the woman behind me, like, muttering under her breath in German, of course she's an American. And I turned around and I thought, excuse me? Just because I'm trying to set up the trays correctly. One tray for my backpack and one tray for my other bag and one tray for my jacket, It was so funny. No, but I got through security okay. And then I had to just sit and kind of wait it out. This time there wasn't a bird in the engine. Or at least they didn't talk about it. The flight itself was also fine. I gave the person that sat next to me like the spine disclaimer where it's like, hey, it could be that like I need to get up during the flight to just kind of move my legs a little bit. Oh my god, yeah, everyone treated me like I was an honorary American. It was very nice. I got treated super well while I was there. Yeah. The food on the flight was very tasty actually. We had a little tiramisu, some like steamed vegetables, but like not your peas, carrots, and whatever. It was like actually like zucchini and tomato and stuff. It was really tasty. And then on the way there, oh god, I don't remember what it was. I think it was pasta with pesto and even more vegetables. So I was really happy with that. It was quite tasty. On the way there, on the way back, that's another story. That was really, really bad. But, chronologically. I arrived and I don't know, I was just like overtaken with this like sense of wonder. It was so fun to explore a place that's so different. It was so fun to just be somewhere else, and I got to meet so many friends. My friends that I was staying with, they were so incredibly kind to me. They treated me with so much respect, and they were so sweet. They really took like my spine stuff into account, which is kind of new. I usually don't really talk about this, and I don't like lagging behind. I don't really like slowing people down or, causing problems for other people, but they always asked me how I felt and stuff. It was really nice. I was staying with friends. I'm doing well, thank you! I am doing really well. I am a globetrotter now. Yes. I'm a certified globetrotter. Yeah. And it, like, I don't know, maybe I'm a big baby, right? It could very well be that I'm a big baby. But just being with other people and sharing meals and, you know, sharing a room and discussing what to do in a day. Like, even just that made me so happy. The green globetrotter, this is what they call me, exactly. And then we picked up our badges on Friday. Oh yeah, so by the point that I had arrived, I did 48 hours with no sleep. So on the day that I did arrive, I was quite knackered, as they say. Yeah, so you have to imagine, I uploaded the video, cut it and did everything, so I didn't sleep for one night. Then I did the flight, added like 7 hours because of the whole time stuff. And in the end, I went to sleep after 48, even slightly more hours. Yeah. But then the next day was all action. And we went to the venue and we explored and everything. Also, Lyrical Curry, hello, hello. Vodka, hello, hello. Naito Raito, hello, hello. No, it's not torturous. It's not torturous at all. I kind of like when you're like on the cusp of collapsing. I think there's almost something that makes me feel like it's proof that I'm working hard enough. I kind of like being in between being awake and asleep and kind of drifting in and out. I don't mind it too much. Oh yeah, true. I also need to do that. Thank you so much. Asu, thank you for the membership. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for 12 months of membering. Thank you, thank you. And that dude, hello, hello. Ohayo. Max Euphemism, ohayo. Ichi, ohayo. Nimbi, ohayo. Wah, Sheriff Pumpkin, ohayo. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, yes. And Tiny Uro, hello, hello. So, all right, okay. I was a Friday. I think. Yeah. There were many memorable moments. I met friends, old and new. In total, I would say the people in America are much nicer than over here. I was treated with a lot of kindness, even just by strangers and by service staff. Like, just kind of in general, everyone felt kinder and nicer. When I was wandering the con alone for a couple minutes, you know, sometimes a stranger would walk up to me and say that they liked, I don't know, my jacket or my keychains or my bags. You know, it was really, really nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but I wanted to leave my country since I was like 16, 17. So this really has kind of ignited this impulse.
Green Girl didn't visit me while she was here. We were supposed to go to Disneyland where we would watch the fireworks and she slowly falls for me. This is unacceptable.
Well, I guess you guys have to fly me out again and then we can go to Disney. Yeah, this is unacceptable. No, everyone was really, really nice. I was kind of shaken by everyone's kindness. I have to try not to cry. I'm trying to pace myself not to cry on stream. I met a lot of new people and I practiced giving out my business cards. I usually don't really like the whole networking song and dance of, you know, you walk in front of a person and go, hey, I'm this thing. Care about me. This is what I do. You know? Like, I'm usually very much against that. I really dislike it. But I was just honest. And I just said, I was like, hey, I'm practicing talking to people. I'm practicing slowly getting into the habit of you know, of networking, and everyone was very kind to me. Everyone of like all different sizes. Even asked you, they were like, "Oh, what kind of content do you do? Or what inspired your model? Or, you know, is it your first time in America?" And I really felt so like I was treated with so much respect and so much kindness. If I remember it from TwitchCon EU, it was a very different vibe. TwitchCon EU kind of felt a bit more elbows out, like, oh, you can't sit with us. And TwitchCon US felt really warm and very nice. Yeah, like I had a very, very nice time. And I met the friends of my friends, and they were all so warm to me. There was a very nice moment during the weekend where we sat on the grass and one person whipped out a guitar, and then we started jamming together. We started singing and was able to sing with my friend for the first time. And I've never done that before. I've never had such like a genuine, I don't know, such a moment with someone else. Oh god, I have to pace myself, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cry. It's like one of those moments where you know, like in your mind, that you're taking a snapshot of this, like for life, you know? And we talked to so many people, and no one even, I don't know, like people introduced me to others, and I didn't really expect this because, I don't know, as a VTuber it's kind of hard, right? Because you don't know what people look like. You can't really piece together who someone is from their face. And there wasn't really like a dedicated like VTuber area, so I would just kind of talk to people, and then someone was like, "Oh, by the way, did you know this person?" And I'd be like, "Oh, you have a flesh body. I thought you were like a purple dragon, you know? I thought you were a cat girl." Oh, getting tacos at the beach sounds very nice. There was the VTuber meetup, but to be honest, that was almost kind of scary to me. I had one bad thing happen during the meetup. I want to talk about that too. That was maybe my only bad experience, but it's so mild in comparison. It's like one thing, right? I don't really care. Me and my friend, we did a lot of shopping. We did so much shopping. She bought so many little trinkets, and I simply couldn't lag behind. I simply couldn't allow myself to lag behind, so I bought like half the con, honestly. And I found Soul Eater merch. I need to post that on Twitter. I didn't have the time for it yet, but I bought a Soul Eater poster and a Soul Eater Soul and Maca green keychain. Yeah, some people called me the king of the what do you call it, the ribbons, the ribbon king. And there was one person that had a longer ribbon than I did, and we hugged, and it was very sweet. Yeah, I was the ribbon king at this con. It was very fun. And thank you for liking my business card. I really appreciate it. It's my first time making one. So I was just happy that people liked it. I was just glad people liked it. Oh, you bought yourself a Vash keychain. Oh, he's from oh my god, I forgot what it's called, but I know Vash the Stampede. That's the blonde guy, the very, very cool blonde looking guy. Trigun, yeah. I didn't want to say gunslinger girl because I'm like, I know what gunslinger girl is, and Vash is not a girl. So it can't be that. Zikaru! Hello. Let me hide it real quick. I came back a bit sick. I'm so sorry. Blah. Thank you. Oh, I need to stretch as well. Yeah, my spine's also dead. My spine is just super dead. Wow. Yeah, I'm in pain mildly. I'm in mild pain, but I'll be okay. Oh, have a good doctor's visit, Angel. Have a good time at the doctor. Please never leave me again. Well, I'll try not to. I am going to Japan in a month, so that will also be a time where I'll be away. But you know. Yeah, the second flight wasn't as kind to the spine as the first one. It's a real globe-trotting year. Yes, it has been. It has been. I was gonna say it's a classy show, but I was thinking of Grenadier. Yeah, no, Gunslinger Girl is kind of cool. It's like one of the OG lolly shows, I guess. And it's also sad and kind of just the coolness factor alone makes it memorable. But let's continue. And yeah, no, be safe, get home safe. Yeah, but I don't know. I talked to like all the people working at the merge tables at the con. And I just talked to so many people, you know? Just in general, I talked to so many people. Everyone was so nice to me and so kind to me. I usually kind of, you know, I try to not stick out. I try not to burden anyone. I kind of try to be invisible most of the time. But it was so nice that everyone kind of took their time, right? And gave me the time of day. I found a gachapon place near me, but most of them were 4 tokens. Oh, for $12. Ah, that's a lot. I don't have a comparison yet. So I have to check in Japan what the prices are like. But I don't know. I always feel so bad, right? I get attached to people so much. I'm always worried that by being so affectionate, I drive people away and I'm annoying. So I just hope this isn't the case. I just had so much fun with my friends. Thank you too, Macy. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Tai Chi! Hello, hello! And then... let me think. I'm trying to be mindful of everyone's privacy, so I need to phrase my words a little bit careful, you know? But I got to meet a lot of people. A lot of people I knew and a lot of people I didn't know. And that was really exciting. I drank a margarita for the first time. I had tacos. I ate shrimp taco. I ate quesadilla with carne asada. Yeah. That was so tasty. It was so good. I have to say, the portions in America are very big though. Especially the quesadilla. I thought, wow. That's definitely to get, you know, like a bag to get something home. Yeah, like a doggy bag. We kind of eat huge style here. Yeah, I would also say that. And did you know that they put all the calories in the soda? If you compare German soda and American soda, the difference in calories is quite astounding. The Steri that I had, it had 240 calories for a tiny bottle of drink. Yeah, and I thought, like, what? Why are they putting like all that stuff in? And you know, I kind of thought, okay, they're putting 240 calories in there. This stuff must taste like, you know, angel tears. Like, this must be the tastiest thing that it has ever been. And it literally just tastes like worse Sprite. Yeah, I just thought, like, why? Like, this doesn't even taste better. Like, I thought, you know, if they're taking all the calories, then it should better taste like all the calories. But to be honest, like, the soda that I had wasn't that tasty. Yeah, I've seen those before, especially also with the drink sizes. Oh, I also had a very lovely matcha latte, which I enjoyed very much. Oh, and I had a breakfast burrito, which was very tasty. Very, very tasty. Really like that. With scrambled eggs. Very tasty. Surprised by the potato in there, but, you know, it's just tasty, so... I kind of get it. I was just kind of surprised by the double carb combo. What else did I have? I'm thinking. The tacos, they're my favorite. The tacos were my absolute favorite. The shrimp taco. I really like that. That was kind of bussin' with the sauce, as they say. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit crazy what they put in the foods and drinks over there. Oh, and then on the oh wait, let's talk. We were at the second day, right? Yeah, we were on to the second day. I walked like through the normal human person area, so not like even the partner lounge, just like the normal area, right? And suddenly, like, Baby No Money, the musician, was just walking down the same hallway as me. And my brain went into automatic mode. And I said, like, very matter of fact, like, oh, hi, Baby No Money. And he said hi, and we both kept walking. Like, it was kind of like meeting a colleague, like, at the water cooler, you know? It was very, very funny. I just went automatic mode. He used to be one of my favorite musicians. I really still like some of his songs. Oh, that's Oomph. Oh, no. No, he was very cool, very friendly. I remember, I can tell you this funny story. One of my friends really likes him. We were at a concert. And I couldn't really see because the venue was so foggy. And then, you know, music started playing. So I started screaming like really loud when, you know, someone started like rapping and dancing. And then my friend just says, hey, this is the pre-show. This isn't actually him. Because I was so hyped and I was so energetic. It was like, oh. And then when the pre-show act was done and he actually started vibing, I just did the exact same scream, like same cadence, same duration. And it's still a running gag between us to this day. It's like, oh my god, it is him! Yeah, I don't know, I'm a bit silly sometimes, you know. And it was very fun to see him again and just casually say, oh, hi, and then keep walking. And I told my friend about it, and she was very happy for me. It was very sweet. Just in general, I was messaged by so many cuties. I was reached out to by so many cuties before, during, and after the event. I hope so. I like their music, so I don't regret having cheered. I'm not trying to. If you do feel envious, that's entirely on you. Yes. Then, oh yeah, they had the block party where you could spend extra money, and they closed off the entire street, and you could buy food from food stalls. It was all inclusive, and you could get a drinky, like you had drink vouchers. And in the end, we went to bed really early, which I found very funny because like all the people I was staying with me, we all thought like, yeah, Oh, it's getting close to midnight. It's time to go to bed. So we had a drink, we had a food, but in the end, I think we weren't really the target audience of like, you know, this thing that costs like over $100. Oh yeah, let me hydrate. Oh, yeah, there was also a lot of dad rock and karaoke. And thank you for hydrating me. Yeah, like there was definitely something missing. Oh, and I had American ice cream. That was exciting. I had American ice cream. And I had this little... Well, I shared this with a friend. It was like a fudge. That's what they call it. They call it a fudge. Yes, I had a fudge. I shared it with a friend. To be honest with you, that is just like McDonald's McSunday. It was really tasty, but it didn't really taste that different from what I already knew. But I also had double chocolate ice cream. Yes, fudge. That was exciting. I was happy to share. In general, all my friends let me try their food, which made me really happy. I really didn't feel like I missed out. And everyone was so kind. Like, my friends asked me constantly what I wanted to do. And everyone I was with was really trying to give me the best experience ever in America. I was really taken care of. I was really treated well. I was really happy. There is Emilia! Hello, hello! Oh, hiyo! Hello, hello! Oh my god! One of my precious friends that I met in America. Please, big shout out to Vera. Yes, please, big shout out. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Hi, Toffee Dalian. Have a nice look. No, but everyone was so sweet. Everyone wanted to make sure I had the best possible time. Oh, bot down. Oh, why is bot down? Bot shouldn't be down. I saw someone use bot earlier. So that's interesting. I'm gonna sign in with bot real quick and see what's up. What all the ruckus is about. Come on, Cloudbot. What's your deal? Do I have to hit you with a broom again? No, it seems like it's working. Yeah. Yeah, I was doted on loved ones style. Everyone really was dote maxing while I was there. Yeah. And all my friends were so kind. I really have to say. I don't know, you know, I always try to not be a bother. Kind of try to blend in, you know. I don't really need people to consider me. But I felt really considered. I felt like people went out of their way to make me comfortable. And that made me really happy. And just like the small kind of fun friendship moments I was so happy about. Oh, I have to pace myself to not cry. And then let me think. We're at the second day still, right? I'm trying to piece it together in chronological order. Oh yeah. No, I forgot. No, wait, never mind. Okay, I know what to say. So do you know the meme of Mercy, like, lending you a hand and, like, leaning down towards you? Like, it's a very famous reaction gif. Maki-chan! Hello! Ohayo! Hello, Maki-chan! Nice to see you! Big shout out to my friend Maki-chan, please! Yeah, so there was a big, beautiful goddess that was taller than me. And when we said hi to each other, she bowed down to me like I was some sort of baby toddler because she was so much taller than me. And then it felt so funny. Like someone doing like the big lean downwards to me. I don't think someone has ever done that before. I kinda couldn't help but smile. You know, it was really funny. I'm not gonna say who it is, of course, because of privacy reasons, but it was very funny. Someone like treated me like I was a 3-year-old, like leaned all the way down. Arigato! Hello, hello, Maki-chan! We're talking about TwitchCon! Yeah. I went to America and had so much fun. No, and let's see, did anything else happen on the second day? Let me think. I bought a lot at the Artist Alley again during the second day as well. Right now I don't know, honestly. Yeah, that would have been very smart too, Missy. That would have been very smart. Or I was just happy to give out so many business cards and talk to people and make so many friends. Oh yeah, let's talk about the VTuber meetup. That was the one kinda iffy thing that happened that I was a bit taken aback by. So what they do for the TwitchCon is they give you a badge with your name on it, right? In the past, the badges used to have a different color. So it was a green one for affiliates and a pink one, a pink and like yellow one for partners. But there were also pink and yellow one for non-partners, at least this time around. And I had a partner one with my name on it. And someone beelined straight at me when I was standing alone by myself. Yanked up my badge like from my neck and kind of pushed me closer to them, like with my neck. And they said, "Oh, you're..." And then they read my name and said, "Oh, you're someone else. You're not who I'm looking for. By the way, I'm so-and-so." And I was so flabbergasted by the entire exchange that I said, "And?" And then they dropped my badge and just turned around and walked off. And that was a bit of a dampener. It's fine, you know. Not everyone knows the social rules. That's the same everywhere. It was just a bit, I don't know, a bit of a something, right? Especially because I was on my own during that moment. But all the other VTuber meetups were very cool. And I made so many friends. And I got stickers and a little pebble with eyes on it. And all sorts of things. Overall, I cannot, I had a very good time at TwitchCon. Everyone was really nice to me, including security and booth personnel, food court personnel. Like, everyone was very kind to me. The things that happened to others were really bad, and I don't condone them at all, but my experience was wholly positive. So, unfortunately, I can't really add to that. The booth personnel, yes. I had so much fun. I didn't want to leave. On the day of the morning where I had to leave, I couldn't stop crying because I was just so happy. I didn't want to go home. Yeah. It's very funny. There was someone in my friend circle that really tried to discourage me from going. Like, they made a couple weird comments about, hey, what did they say? Oh, you're going to TwitchCon? Well, that's the place where all the, you know, like, soulless influencers go. Make sure you don't run in with, like, all the animal abusers. The, you know, the P. Diddy's and the other bad people. And this person kind of kept messaged me like throughout the con. And then they sent me like a meme where it was like a girl who was at TwitchCon. And the girl said, TwitchCon reeks. TwitchCon smells so bad. It's such a smelly place. You guys don't know how to use deodorant. And I was so fed up by that point that I messaged them back and said, ooh, oopsie, teehee, that was me, sorry. And they haven't messaged me since, so I guess that worked. But yeah, I had a very, very good time. Yes, I can handle myself now. I've learned. I've learned. Yes, sorry, that must have been me. They call me Dingy Smell for a reason. Yeah, I didn't think it smelled. I didn't think it smelled at all. I didn't think it was that bad. Not at all. I've been to so many cons in my life, and I didn't think it smelled bad at all. Yeah. I have to say, this was the case at EU TwitchCon as well. But, the people filming, that was a bit of a problem. I think just by virtue of how this all worked, I'm probably in like a bazillion vlogs of the event. Because everyone was filming and everyone had a camera or even a camera crew. There was one moment when I was trying to get to my friends and I almost walked into someone because they were walking backwards. And I was, you know, taking a moment to like walk around. Yeah, so I guess that is not ideal from the planning side of things. Oh yeah, I heard the guild meetings were quite fun. I should probably attend because I'm a member of the VTuber Creator Club. I should probably come to these things as well. But I had so much to do and so much fun with my friends that I didn't really, you know, I didn't really think that much about it. I was constantly like, I met so many people and I was introduced to so many people. And I don't take this for granted at all. I'm so sad I couldn't introduce my friends to more people. But you know, I am a smaller Euro. Like no one really should care about me that much. Quite frankly, you know, I don't know anyone's face. I don't know how anyone looks like. So it was very hard for me to find someone to introduce my friends to. But in the end, I ended up meeting so many mutuals and so many homies. Hi, Sir Mars! Hello.
Hey, Woo!
Oh my, even she's out of breath. Maybe she traveled with me. TTS-chan. Zundamon-chan. Originally, I was unhappy with how small the names on the badges were, but with the counts, I appreciated it. Me too. Yeah. It was very difficult trying to find VTubers. Yeah, I kind of wish they would have, like... I don't know. I don't know if there's, like, a remedy for that, but I kind of wish it was less difficult. I wish all of us had, like... I don't know. A big red arrow that said, oh, this is VTuber. So it would have been easier. I don't know what we could have done to remedy this. And I know a lot of people just wanted to enjoy the con, so there isn't really an answer to it, right? There isn't really a good answer. I had a mighty good time, Sir Mars. I don't think I've been happy consecutively for so many days. I had such a good time. Like, I don't know. It kind of feels like I was carrying a lot of baggage around with me for a while now, right? And it was kind of nice to just exist for like a little bit and have fun with friends and celebrate everything that all of us have accomplished. You know, working hard, seeing that work pay off, being in a room with like-minded people that, you know, fuel the sense of like crackling electricity that makes you work even harder. I really like these sort of things. And honestly, maybe the weird guy wasn't even looking for someone. Maybe this was like some sort of trick to introduce yourself in a memorable way and then go, oh, you know, by the way, I'm so-and-so. But it didn't work. I found it quite rude. For my standards, at least. I found it quite rude. Yeah, I think so. But I didn't think it was fun at all. But the con itself was great. It's just this one guy, right? It doesn't really matter, you know, in and out of your ears, in and out of your memory. Yeah, it has this sort of vibe. I do agree. I do agree. And I don't know. Like, I'm just a small little guy, right? I do ASMR and I walk through the rain sometimes, which, by the way, it's an hour in. We haven't really done that yet. I'll finish up in a second, right? And then we can get going. Oh, there was a very nice moment where another VTuber told me I was bodacious and that I was boob-mogging her. And then me and another person with big boobs stood next to one another. And we did like Kya, senpai, who would you choose? Her or me? You know, make the right choice sort of moment. Like we did a little role play. That was really fun. And she did touch everyone's boobs, so you know, it did work out. The bodacious green thing. Grass-fed and free range. One of the happiest heifers around. Oh god, I should police my thoughts more. But other than that, yeah. Yes. It was very cute. It was very, very cute. I don't know. I don't really exchange moments like that with other people, so it was very fun. And, let me think. Was there any other boob moment? Yeah, there were a couple of boob moments, funnily enough. I had like 2 or 3 boob moments, which was very fun. And, okay, let's circle back on that later. Let's touch base on that another time. We bought even more at the Artist Alley. This will be a theme. This will be a theme. I will be saying this a lot. We bought a lot at the Artist Alley every single day. Let me think. Oh, my memory is quite fuzzy because I slept for 15 hours today and I'm feeling a bit like a crusty old man. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with friends, old and new. Oh, I bought so much Pokemon merch. I bought Pokemon stickers. I bought Pokemon keychains. I bought so much. All small things, mind you, but I bought a lot. And I bought this nice flag thing. It's like a triangle-shaped flag out of like pelt. Or felt? Felt is the material, I think. Because pelt is what an animal has, or a caveman. Is it felt? Yeah, I think it might be felt. And it's this big flag out of felt, and it says, "I'm over sleeping on the floor like a dog." And I like it because, you know, I've been through my share of things in life. And I want to vow to treat myself a bit better. That was, you know, it's a nice little keepsake. Yeah, it's felt for sure. Yes, yes. Leoliano! Hi, hi! Ohayo! Hi, hi! I did see dog. That's a big reason, but I also like the, you know, I'm fed up of being treated bad. I think that's an important sentiment, at least for me to remember. Yes. TwitchCon was so good. It was such a good time. I had such a lovely time. I enjoyed it through and through. And let me think. I think that's all for the second day. And then on the third day, I met Matara Khan. That was one of my highlights during the third day. Yeah, there's some bad stuff happened, but you know, my experience was super, super positive. Yeah, I had a really good time. It's very sad what happened to other people, but I don't want to comment on it since, you know, it has nothing to do with me and I was unaffected by it at all. But I don't condone anything of the bad things that have happened. The only other thing that I kind of funny and I don't mind commenting on is that the CEO of Twitch tried flipping a girl like Burger like on the stage, like helping her do like some sort of flip, and he did the flip halfway and then he didn't catch her, so he flipped her like Burger and then kind of let her fall. And that's a little bit funny, I have to say. Yeah, that was the Twitch CEO. He did not commit to her flip, yeah. I reposted it on Twitter. If you want to see the video, I did repost it on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I met Matara Khan, and it was very cool for me because I watched a lot of Matara's like clips in those like 10-minute like summarized videos where it's like one key moment of the stream. And especially for me, like through my entire breakup thing last year, it has really helped me just have this like older sister, like older woman in my life that just tells you, you know, everything is gonna be okay. You know, like life changes, things change, and you're not the only person that goes through things. There are other women that, you know, have experienced things, have experienced life. And I was trying to tell Matara that while I was talking to her, and I started bawling. I started crying. I started like full force, you know, snotty nose, you know, like glistening tear eyes, you know, like the tremble that you get in your voice when you cry. I was crying really strongly, and Matara hugged me multiple times. And that was very sweet. I didn't know how to I didn't know how to handle it like at all because I didn't really expect to cry, right? But Matara was a big champ about it, and I was very happy. Yeah, it was a very nice moment, and she signed my con badge as well, so I was very happy. Yes, and Wolfborg, have a good meeting. Have a good meeting. So that was my highlight. But then, of course, you know, I had to kind of relax a little bit. I was a little bit drained from crying. And then one of our friends who lives close by, they invited us to their house. Yes, and Andrew, hi. And Zeb, hi. Oh, hi-yo. Ah, and Frist, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. And yeah, so we went to a friend of a friend's house, and they were so nice. The group had split. And then we went to an American gas station and we bought snacks and drinks. And I picked up the Mountain Dew Baja Blast. And I picked up Gushers and Nerds, as well as Warheads. I really like sour candy, as you're gonna be able to tell. Yes, yes. And then we went to my friend's house and we played rhythm games. Yes. I got the Baja Blast. And I didn't know there was caffeine in that. I thought it was just a funny drink, but there was caffeine in that. So I was wired like an old telephone all night. Ugh. I was wired like an old telephone. But, you know, doesn't really... Yeah, I got Baja Blasted for real. Crazy style. And, you know, it was just so nice to be surrounded by friends. And we even put one of our friends on call in a Discord call. So it was all of the group together. And we took a group photo as well. And I don't think I've ever felt so close to, you know, like, how can I praise this? I don't think I've ever had such a close time with people. Like this feeling of camaraderie. This feeling of, you know, arriving at a place that you belong to. This feeling of being, yeah, companionship. This feeling of just being, you know, I'm at the right place at the right time. I'm exactly where I should be. It was such a strong feeling of, you know, I love these people. I want to help these people, you know, in however way I can. Aureus! Hi! Ohayo! Hello. Thank you, that dude. Yeah, it might have been my favorite time ever. Tichiko! Thank you for a wonderful year of subbing to you. Stop! Come on, Sora! Thank you so much! Thank you for the resub! Thank you! But it was just this very strong feeling of, you know, finding a home in other people. Finding a place where you can be yourself and you don't need to overthink every interaction. You can just kind of be, and that's all right. And everyone's fun and nice and kind. And there isn't any social gaming that you have to do, you know? It's just a good time. And, you know, I used to be really horrible and edgy child. I used to always think back in the day, when I'm gone, I really won't be missed by anyone. Because it doesn't really matter, right? I haven't really made an impact in anyone's life. But I think for the first time in a very long time, I just kind of thought, I don't really want to go. I kind of wanna see this out a little bit longer. I think I am still able to be very happy. I don't think I've lost it. And knowing that relieves me. Hi, Zavi! Hello. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting too sappy here, but the quintessence is just, it was a nice feeling to be in a place you belong. And to be surrounded by people that care about you. So yeah, I would like to do this again. I would like to do this again. I would like to go to Off Kai. I would have liked to make it to MagFest, but I got scolded by my mother because America, and then Japan, and then immediately in January MagFest. That would have been too much. My mother said that's a bit too sudden, you know. I need to properly save up money and treat myself well. So I think Off-Kai is more realistic that I will be able to make it. But I would really like to. And I don't know. V-Expo, yes, I might try to make that happen. It's fairly near, I agree. It would have been really horrible timing last time, right? because it would have been all the cons pretty much like clumped together in like one season. Like V-Expo was a little bit before I came here. Yeah. So I wouldn't have been able to do it this year. It would have just been too much. But I hope I can do it next year maybe. But you know, I've always had this great wanderlust. I always wanted to be somewhere else. You guys know that I have been unhappy in my country for a very, very long time. I wanted to move to a different place forever, and then that didn't work out. And even while I was in America, I thought, well, maybe, if it's possible, I'm gonna make it all the way over there. I'm gonna become a proud American and drink my steri every night without a fuzz. Yeah. That could be fun. I don't know if it's possible to move to America. Some countries are so strict, right? With that. But if I could, you know, all my friends are there. If I could, I'd make it. Yeah, maybe currently is not the time, but... I don't know. I'm a globetrotter now. I'm a globetrotter now. I really just like this feeling of everyone being together. So maybe I'm just blindsided. I do recognize this, don't worry. But they have shrimp taco in America, so even alone for that it might be worth. Yeah. I don't know if it would ever be possible. Yeah, maybe Canada. If I lived in Canada, I could make it down to America. Shrimps and grits. I really like the grits. The shrimp in the shrimps and grits didn't really taste like shrimp though. It tasted like squid. Yeah. I wonder if you can move to Canada. I just want to be somewhere else. I just want to make it in the big world out there. Oh, tiger shrimp, very tasty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just have this longing. This longing to leave behind home. I find the idea of bending the world towards you more fun than following the call. I don't at all. I'm the exact opposite. Snived, hi. Ohayo. I don't like inconveniencing people. And I like hosting, but I do find the idea kind of scary. So, I prefer to be a guest, but just being around my friends has made me so happy. Everyone was so sweet to me and so kind. And from like a industry standpoint, right? A lot of cool VTubing stuff is happening in America, and there are so many opportunities. And in Germany, the pool of opportunities, it doesn't seem to be that big. So I kind of want to put a bundle on my back and go, Mother, I'm sorry, but I have to pursue this dream, this opportunity, and build a new life. Yeah, I don't have attachment to places anymore. You know, last year I thought I'd go away and I'd not return. And that didn't work out. So, I don't know, I have this really strong longing to make it somewhere else. But it has always been this way. If you watched my channel for a while, you know that that I felt this strongly about this for a while. Honestly, I think even Ireland would be okay. I just want to get out of here. I just need to be where other English speakers are. And where maybe some opportunities are, you know? I do recognize the streaming hours thing. I do recognize what you mean, Krümel. Prada! Hi, hi! Hello, my angel. It was so good to see you. Hello, thank you. Yeah, I just keep thinking, wow, Ireland is expensive. I could probably save that money and organize something here. It's a scary thought, money that is. That is true. That is true. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry, I've always been this way. I've always wanted to globetrot. I always wanted to put my flag on the moon and make it mine, you know? And in the end, it's a nice feeling knowing that whatever I earn, you know, it doesn't really matter where I am in the world as long as I have internet. Like all my little money that I get is going straight into my pocket. Yeah. The one world digi-government. Yeah, it's all digi-nation. It's all digi-nation, the digiocracy. Yeah, I think you guys have all been infected with digioplasmosis. Yes, and now that's why you're all biased. You're all biased. The one true hotel, yes. We have the amoeba, yes. I don't know. I'm just full of energy, you know? I'm gonna work even harder. It's such a nice feeling to know that I have friends that care about me so much. And that remember me and that try to you know, how to say, be mindful to me. I felt really considered. It was very sweet. But yeah, I'm too sappy. I'm sorry. I'm very sappy today. Thank you. Thank you. Aira! Oh my god. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, Mina. Hi, Aira. Wow, 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 wow. Aira, this is super cute. Shitbichuba. Yes, yes. Welcome, Floomfies. Hello, hello, everyone. We're talking about TwitchCon. Hello, hello. I hope all the Floomfies are doing well. Pokemon Raid. Hi, Aira. I hope you had a nice stream. Wow, 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 wow. Let me clean everyone's screen a little bit. Let me quickly shimmy over here and do some cleaning for you. Thank you so much for the raid. All right, let me make sure your stream is nice and clean. Wow. All right. Let's see. Am I in position? I'm most likely in position. Yes. No way. No way. I think you guys are all nice and clean now. But how are you today, Aira? I hope you had a wonderful day and thank you so much for the raid. All the Floomfies, if you don't know me yet, my name's Digiko. I'm a wolf hotelier VTuber and I do retro gaming and ASMR. It's so good to see you. Thank you for checking in. Hi, hi, Mina. And Ricky Sauros. Hello, hello. Ricky is also a big cutie. Big shout out for Ricky, please. And a big shout out for Aira, please. Ricky and I, we met on the plane. I had the Twitch partner water bottle, and they had as well. And we were like, oh my god, twinsies, teehee, how was your con? And we had a nice chat. I wish it could have been longer, But we had a nice chat. That was very fun. Yes, yes. And hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Oh, hello. Wow. I want to stream tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're doing, Oh, wait. I don't know if I have plans tomorrow. I need to think about it first, but definitely on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, we're going to play more Digimon Time Strangers. Yes, I really want to play the Digimon game. I want to play more. I'm so glad I made it to your stream. It's a shame we only met for just a bit, but I'm so glad it happened. You're such a sweetie pie. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Yes, yes, please support. Please support. Please big support for Miss Ira, who's a very cute sheep. And big support for Miss Riki, who's a cute panda. Yes, yes. Wow. And then on my flight home, I was a little bit sad because my baggage claim thingy didn't open up at the same time with my friends. So I couldn't drop off my baggage. And I couldn't properly say goodbye to my friends. I could only exchange a quick hug. And it's so minuscule, right? But I'm a bit of an affectionate fellow. I'm a bit of an affectionate fellow. And I wish I would have had more time. But I think I would have wished this regardless of how much time I actually had, right? I think I'm just wired this way. I don't know. That goes for everyone that I met. I wish I had had more time. That's why I kind of wish everyone was in the same place. We could all meet up all the time. Oh God, I'm such a sappy thing. I'm sorry. I'm so sappy. I honestly slept for almost the whole way back. I admire you. I started sorting pictures on my phone. I started deleting every single picture that I won't use anymore. And I ended up deleting so many outdated reaction images and memes and stuff. I'm a bit of an epic memer, I have to say. So I deleted a lot of outdated memes. I started at like 2020. And then I got done at like 2022. So there are still a lot of pictures I have to delete. Yes, yes. Oh, I woke up at 3 p.m. today. So yeah, like I also had the jet lag. I had like quite a bit today. Yes, yes. The mean green meme machine. Yeah, that's me. What an archive. Yeah, I'm a bit of an archiver. I do this for Dojin Media as well, right? Krumel, good night! Good night, Krumel! See you again soon! Mwah. I'll stream again. Not tomorrow, but maybe the day after. Or even tomorrow. I don't know yet. I still have to decide. Yeah. Yeah. Let me hydrate. Thank you. I came back with a bit of an illness. I agree that my own meme history is fun to reminisce about, but do you remember what happened in 2020? In 2021? Do you remember COVID? There are so many COVID memes and so many just screenshots from COVID tests that I needed for college. So those aren't like really memories to hold on to. Those are just like grievances of the time. You know, they aren't like really that fun anymore. I wouldn't share these with people nowadays. But I also found my study notes about graphic design that I used to study for my final, and I did save all of them so that now, you know, now I can use these for new stuff. Yes, yes. Very good. And that was a good stretch, but I do think I kind of fucked up my spine a little bit. I might complain about my spine in the coming week. I feel a little bit, I feel a little bit spined out. I think the flight back was kind of worse for my spine than the flight too. Yes, and Monster X Myth. Hello, hello. And Flip Flop. Hi, hi. Yeah, I have a folder full of COVID era stuff, like a personal mini museum. Yeah, that's cool. Like, I definitely also saved images that I did like. But there was just a lot of, like, study notes for college courses that I hated. Like, for example, I have, like, a full course titled, oh, different kinds of papers and how they're used in, like, the industry setting. What kind of papers tend to bleed and what kind of papers don't. And how to make paper. How to, like, how to do the math about paper thickness. Of how much paper you can, like, you know, like how thick paper has to be for certain printing methods to, like, not bleed through it and stuff. And it's just boring and I will never use this again. And I hated the course, so I didn't really learn anything in that course anyway. Yeah, as you guys know, I studied hotel management and then I went on a filler arc for graphic design because I kind of hated myself and wanted to die. And then after that, I applied for a marketing job with no prior training, and I got in. And I became a marketing manager for a while, and managed real projects and made an impact. So my work history is quite, I don't know, quite weird, I guess, in a way. So the graphic design thing, that was a bit of a filler arc that I did for fun. I'm not very good at it either. Yeah. You will be happy to know stuff if you get isekai in the world of modern paper. Please don't make me the main character of paper isekai. Please. I want to be the main character in boob isekai. Or fridge isekai. Or TV isekai. Or roller skate isekai. I don't know. Anything that's fun. I don't want to be the main character in paper isekai. No. Not paper, please. I don't like paper. The class was called printing. I think printing was the real name of the class. But we didn't do a lot of printing. We just talked about paper a lot. Oh, I really, really hated it. It was a really bad class. The story about this one's also very funny. So I used to do this. I used to give out vouchers to my friends for them to redeem a favor. So sometimes I'd be like, hey, if you do this and this for me, I'm gonna give you a digi voucher. And you can use the digi voucher for any type of favor. And I'll do it for you, no questions asked. And I remember around that time, I was really, really, really tired. And I asked one of my friends, I was like, hey, can you do this very, it has a big impact on your final grade, this really, like, heavy assignment. We had to do a wallpaper. We had to design our own multi-piece wallpaper. So the pattern had to loop. And I hate this stuff. Like, this isn't my forte at all. I'm really bad at drawing geometric patterns, like by hand. So I hated this entire task. So I said, hey, I'm gonna give you 2 digi vouchers if you do this thing for me. And she said, okay. So I came to her house, laid down in her bed, put her duvet over my head, and I slept for like 5 hours while she did the wallpaper. And then I did every single, like, presentation assignment for her. And whenever we had, like, a group presentation, I would always present because she hated presenting. And that was always very fun. That's probably my favorite memory from design school. And by the end, I said something like, oh, hey, care to get another digi voucher? And she said, Digi, I have like 5 vouchers at this point. You need to work these off first. And then I did. And I think for one of them, she just wanted to torture me. So she asked me to neigh like a horse for 10 minutes. So I did that for her, and she was very happy. But she has the fable of doing this. One time I made her upset. I don't remember what I did. I said something that made her sad. And I said, what can I do to, like, make this up to you? I'm very sorry I've upset you. You know, I want to be a good friend. You know, I want to be a good friend. How can I make this up for you? And she said, I don't know. Can you neigh like a horse for 10 minutes? I was like, okay, this kind of seems like an exercise in humiliation, but honestly, if it makes you happy, you know, I'll be happy to oblige. She still has them. She showed me one recently. It has like a crude drawing of like a Joker on it, like the Jester, you know. Has a very, very, very weird drawing on it. Shensuai! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Hello? Oh, what else did I do? Oh, I bought a lot of merchandise for the girls. I bought a lot of stuff for Ruri, which is very funny because I kind of effortlessly picked that up because Ruri really likes Shadow the Hedgehog. And whenever Boof had like Shadow the Hedgehog stuff, I was just like, you know what? I can buy this for Ruri. So I ended up with like 4 or 5 different shadows that I picked up for her. And then for Miss Takanyan, I have her favorite Smiling Friends character. And I have like some other things. And then I have a really big sticker. Like a sticker that's bigger than the palm of my head. Like a really, really big sticker. Palm of my hand, sorry, fuzzy tongue. Of Toe Sucker Rin from Fate. Yes. The ultimate life form. And also shadow. Aww. All I know is just that Shadow likes Latinas. That's the only thing I remember. Hi, Toria! Hello, hello. Don't worry at all. It's good to see you. Hi. Yeah, I have a big toe sucker Rin sticker for Miss Takanyan. And I have a Kirby sticker and some other cute goodies for Miss Fushi. And big toe sucker and big, I think his name's Gleb, right? Yeah, Gleb from Smiling Friends for Miss Takanyan. Yeah, and Ruri got all the shadows. I think every single Shadow the Hedgehog that they had at TwitchCon I have bought for Ruri. Which is very fun. Yes. It's Gleb with an iPad, so I hope she will like that. I hope she will enjoy him. My favorite Smiling Friend is probably Mr. Frog. I like Mr. Frog and I also like Charlie. I think Charlie might be my favorite because Mr. Frog's gag I kind of disliked till the last episode he was in. And I haven't watched the Mole Man episode yet. I need to watch that as well. Yeah. Yes. Asu oyasumi. Good night. Oyashu. Yes. I have actually reached out to my parents because some of my parents, like, how can I even put this? My mom's boyfriend, right? So not really parents, but like person who's older than me that lives in the same house as me and we get along, right? He has family in America and they have multiple business. And I've said, I was like, hey, I would do anything. I would work any type of work. I just want to put the bundle on my back and make it here. So let's see if anything comes out of that. But I don't know yet, you know. I just don't want to be stuck here. If not America, then Ireland. I really need to make it somewhere else, I think. I think I've felt this way for such a long time, you know. Many avenues, yes. Ireland's also cool. I like Ireland as well. Ireland is also a fun country. I think I might like Ireland because when I've been there, the nature was like really breathtaking. Yeah. I can recommend it. It is a part of the EU. So the EU passport is really good. And it is really cool. I don't know if America wants a green thing. Oh, they did test me. They did test me to see if I'm explosive on my way to America. They tested my hair for weed. Yes. They tested my hair for weed and they tested me for being explosive. Fortunately, I didn't combust. Wow, gunslinger! Thank you! Arigato! Thank you! The real green thing. I failed the test. Yes. The green haters. They were all very nice. They also asked me if it was my first time going to America. The border control was also very fun. Because the borderman, like I was so scared of the border control because I heard other German people have had problems sometimes going to a different con. I think it was Offkai even. And when I went to the border control, I was wearing my Porter Robinson t-shirt. And he just looked at me and he was like, oh my god, is that Porter Robinson? And I said, yeah. He said, okay, put your thumb on the thing. Let me scan your fingerprint. And have a nice day. And it was such a nice interaction. Like, we had a good time. He didn't want to see my memes. He didn't care about my memes. Oh my god, thank you. You are so cute. Arigato. Thank you. Domo. Arigato. Thank you. Yeah, my agent just cared about Porter Robinson. He was nice. He was fine. I had my Pikachu backpack and the border police took out his wallet where they had the Pikachu card. Oh, cute. I found it very funny because they... Yeah, I like Porter Robinson a lot. I really like Porter Robinson. I went to a concert earlier in the year. And it was my first concert going after a really long time. And I even danced. I usually don't dance, right? But I danced for the first time. Usually I'm too shy to dance, but I just had an awesome time. And I bought all the merch. So I bought the sweater and 2 t-shirts and the stickers. So I remember... I spent so much money there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he also said, are you here for the con? Yeah, he asked me as well. Yeah, I was also asked if I'm there for the con. I'm so jealous. I was supposed to go with friends, but it was right after I had to leave for college. Oh, I'm very sorry. I hope he'll do another tour. I was there for the Smile tour, but to be honest, Porter releases a lot of good music. And the concerts are always worth it. Hello, everyone! Hello! No fucks were given. Ohayo mina! Hello! Hi, Raiders! Ohayo! Hello! When you go to a concert, like I can recommend it because he played his old and his new music. So it was a very good mix. Like it's not the kind of concert where it's only the good, the new music. There's a lot of old music as well. And hi, Fox! How's your stream? It's so good to see you. Sweetie, I see Bonita. I am Bonita, I think. Hola. I can't pronounce that, but Bonita. Yes. Hello. Stream was good. Everyone died. Oh my. Everyone died. Oh no. She made most people die. Well, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. The Darkest Dungeon. Whoa. Yes. Wah, 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 wah. Except me, since I'm her favorite, apparently. Very good. Very good. Hi, Christopher Offshade. Hi. Hello. Let me hide it and stretch real quick. I have slightly bad news. I think my mic is certainly not as new as it was before. I think at some point I might have to get a new mic. I'm sorry if the quality right now is a little bit funky. It has been this way for a while. I think it might be slowly passing away. I need to raid and run though so I can get some food. Very good. Have a tasty meal. Have a tasty meal. Wow, have a great stream. You're so kind. You always rate me so much. I'm so happy to always see you. And I want to return the favor as well. And Caleb, thank you. Hi, Caleb's Inferno. Just use the ASMR mic for everything. Oh, it's a finicky mic, the 3DO. It's a finicky mic. It sounds fine, but there's this in the background when I speak, and that wasn't here before, I think. And I have the problem that, like, I don't know if it's my audio box or if it's just the mic, but something is always, like, adjusting its own volume, like, during the duration of the stream. Right now, it's luckily not happening, but I think it happened the last stream, and I was really nervous. Oh, true, yeah, we haven't done a lot of rain right now. We haven't done a lot of rain yet. Hi, Drifting Obsidian! And hi, Caleb. Has become self-conscious. That could very well be the case. Yeah, I guess you should do rain, huh? Yes, yes. Thank you, Lucius. It was good to see you. I hope I'll see you in the next one. All right. All right. Let me assume position. What do I usually do for this? I do this, and I do this. And I can hide this, and then I go here. And then I take... Oh my god, I'm so slow. Oh my god, I need to resize this first. Why is the size of this so fucky? Awesome. Okay, alright, we're ready now. Assume the umbrella. Exactly. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, I need to actually start. Alright. Alright, I think now we're raining. Yeah, I think now we're actually raining. Oh, I think it just said it was 60% humidity. Yeah, I have to get used to my, to my phone's position again. With the tracking. I'm sometimes jerking all over the shop. Mwah. Oh, I like your emote, Maki-chan. Oh, that's a Taco Wiggly. Cute. Kawaii. Very cute. Wow. Can you guys hear everything well? I hope you can. I hope it all sounds nice. Very good, very good. I think maybe next year I might upgrade to a different sort of mic. I think this mic unfortunately also kind of suffers from me having moved countries twice. So I think maybe next year I will invest into a different microphone. But I'll see about that. I think right now the PC for playing games will be very nice. And then after that we will see. And I also need to survive going to Japan. I spent a lot of money in America on the merch, but in terms of food and stuff, I was very, very well taken care of. So I think I should be fine. In general, everyone just extended me so much hospitality. It was very, very sweet. Oh, look at that. Hello, balls. Balls indeed. Very good. Good comment. Wow. And now we can finally relax. Oh. Some tasty food place. What are your travel plans for Japan? I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm taking a backseat for this one. Miss Takako did all the planning. I'm just happy to be along for the ride. I always say this, but you know, time spent with friends is always a gift. So I just want to make the most out of the time with them. Yes. Oh. When you get to a new place, so tell a friend's house. Does the first night feel weird? It does for me. I need a couple of days until the new bed feels like home. For me, it's the opposite. For me, it's like breaking in a new bed for the first time is the highlight of my stay. Yes. They should give me a cybernetic spine in Japan. One with a dog tail attached to it. I wish tail science was real. I kind of feel like with cat girls and dog girls being such a big thing in pop culture now, I think young people would unironically install themselves like a cyber spine to have a tail. I know so many furries that would like to have a tail. Oh, that's very cute. Hugging the mascot suit. Cute, cute, cute. I hate that you're right. Would you not like a tail that responds to your emotions? Wouldn't that be the cutest thing ever? I kind of wouldn't mind signing away my rights and becoming a pet class citizen. I think that could be cool, Coupon. I want the tail that responds to your emotions. And I want gloves that, like, press your thumbs, like, to the rest of your hand, so you can't use your thumbs. Yes. Siegfried! Hello, hello! Hi, it's good to see you! Didn't you have an idea for a new invention, a collar or something? Oh, you mean the cursed item? Yes, let me enlighten you. I want a collar that administers contraceptives through the neck. So you can, you know, you can be cream pied over and over and over again, and there is a 0 chance of getting pregnant. Yes. I'm sorry, it's good that I'm not an inventor, isn't it? I would be a very devious inventor. Yes. It was very nice to meet you at the con, I agree. I'm sorry you came in at a time where we talked about horrible, horrible things. Horrible, horrible science that I want to do. Yeah, you know, these ideas can still be combined. Oh, there's also the intelligence-lowering bimbo chow. Yeah, those are my ideas. I'm sitting on all these genius ideas. So bimbo chow has the perfect nutrient makeup to you know, supply your pet with all the nutrients they need. It could also induce lactation if you want to. And if I could, I'd give it a component that gradually lowers the intelligence of those that consume it. I think that would be kind of neat, Coupon. I'm sorry for being such a freakazoid. I've always been this way. But yeah, I want the thumb thing to be real. I want to say goodbye to my thumbs. I've never needed them anyway. But, and you know, other people don't need their thumbs either. I've kind of discovered that I am pretty much a switch nut right now. RNA, why do you come always in when we talk about this? I feel embarrassed. Hello, hello, RNA. It's nice to see you. Thumbs are good, though. You don't really need thumbs, though. They're kind of overrated, people. You really thought this out. I'm thinking a lot about things, and that's really bad. My mind is a palace, but it's also a jail cell. Yes. I was here a while. Well, that's good at least. How do you hold a glass or a fork and knife? I kinda hate to break this to you, but in my ideal society, the second class of pet citizens will not be using a fork and knife. You will be eating your bimbo chow out of a pink bowl. Yes, in my society, this is the norm. So mouth, exactly. This is what I think. You say this stuff with such sincerity, I can't even be taken aback by it. But wouldn't that be a nicer life? To have someone else call all the shots? To rest your pretty little head and just resign? Someone said ball. I like your spirit, balls. I think, you know, you're already getting the pet spirit. I like this. This is really good. Will we get better teeth then? I mean, teeth maxing, Ball? You can have better teeth. Lavik! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Arigato, arigato. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. Wow. Do you think my society would be a kind one? Imagine, you used to be a political prisoner. You used to be, you know, trying to uncover my regime's weak spots. And I put you in a room. And I put a collar around your neck. And you know, you won't leave this jail cell with your sanity intact. Isn't this a much nicer fate? Oh god, I'm a horrible thing. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible, horrible thing. I'm a horrible dictator. Yes, you can also have pets. You can also have a partner and a pet. You know? Yes. And thank you so much for helping me meet the sub goal. Every sub helps and we're getting closer to the partner plus. I really appreciate it. Yes, yes. Is it a soft collar at least? It can be. It can be, but it's not for you to decide. It's for your master to decide. You can share bolts. That is allowed. What will be your magnum opus invention in this world? I can't talk about this. It makes me go crazy. And it's very vulgar. It's very unbecoming of a lady. It's very, very unbecoming. Yes. I do think, low-key, that mental health would greatly improve. Yes. Yes. Every time I'm in someone's chat, they always smile and laugh. I love it. You've got the spirit balls. You're a good guy. I like you. Thank you for making me laugh. Can we have cuddle pals as well? Well, if your master permits it. And like all the other stuff that was very normal. How about... Okay, let me describe this in a way that is a bit less embarrassing. A small object that is administered into your body. Okay, no, I'm stopping that thought. It's too vulgar. No, I won't finish my thought. But I have great inventions. Yes. I have great inventions. Nick Fun for Hin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. You're genuinely hilarious. I am just sick and evil. You guys have just all contracted digiplasmosis. That's all what it is. It's just digiplasmosis. I'm sorry to break it to you. You've all gone insane. There's no cure. There's only digi. Yes, this is very serene. The atmosphere, yes. The conversation, not so much. Digi, I must know now. You will never know because my society is not real. My society is not real. But imagine the possibilities of this. I want there to be a component in Bimbo Chow that, you know, that makes the saliva activate more. It makes you expel more saliva. And maybe a numbing agent for the tongue so speech is no longer possible. You can go all sorts of ways with this. I'm sorry. I've been insane for a very long time. And Lavik, thank you for the 420 bits. Oh my god. Also, why didn't the little thing play? I'm too dumb for this. Why is this not working? Why is he in the middle? Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna give you your tits. Yes. I don't want to be the glorious leader of this. Okay, wait. Wait. Yes. So let me do this. Yes, very good. It works. Very nice. And I'll give you one of these as well. Yes, if you give me bits, this happens. I didn't set it up correctly. I'm very sorry. Let me hide this now. I think it should still work. Yes. We see the line. I know. I can't test it if the line isn't visible. The only way we know if it still works is if someone would gift something now, but I don't want to force anyone. So in theory, it should work now. But still, I hope you enjoyed me being thrown pillows at. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna be good. I'm always around. Very good. Truly a master artisan at work. I'm just a starving animal. I've always been starving for insanity. Did you know that? I have yet to meet my equal freak. A freak that is so insane that I bow down and recognize them as my master. This hasn't happened yet. So for now, I will govern as the freak king. Whoa, what's that? Oh. Insanity is good for the soul, probably. Well, it keeps things interesting. Keeps things interesting, I'd say. Wow. If you really think about it. I can't finish that thought. Never mind. That thought is too insane. Maybe another time. Maybe another time I'll finish my thought. No. It's too insane, Minya. It's too insane. I have to tease you. I don't have another way. Wow. Oh. Oh. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Nice. I got a marshmallow. Yeah, I wasn't sure for a second. Hey Digi, how important do you think sharp teeth are in a potential partner? Suppose you're on a date with a guy who has a sandwich, but his teeth aren't sharp enough to bite through the tomato slice. He ends up pulling them out with his teeth. Then, to avoid further embarrassment, he asks the waiter for a knife and fork. But the knife isn't very sharp either. And he just turns the sandwich into a giant mess on his plate. Red flag? I wouldn't say so. And Christopher, thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, Christopher. I've kind of been into the mommy thing a little bit. I've been kind of seeing it. So the idea of like separating his little food on him for his plate, that is kind of cute. I can kind of see it. I don't think it's a red flag. I think a person who's otherwise like really self-composed and kind of has an air of dignity around them, but then they're really bad at like one thing, I find that very charming and very cute. Yes. Tuna on pizza is very tasty. And I also like anchovies. I do eat anchovies on pizza quite a bit. Yes. I do think someone with bad table manners is probably a bit of a red flag. I don't find bad table manners attractive. If that makes sense. I don't think my table manners are like the best, since I kind of taught myself mostly. But, you know, really, really bad table manners are definitely a turn off, I would say. Eat table. Yeah, you can always do that. You can always eat table. They put clams on the pizza. I'm sus of this. I think I wouldn't like that. Yes. White pizza sometimes has clams. I'm sus of that. I don't know if I like that. Hum. I don't know. And to answer the other marshmallow. I don't know how to answer this. You can depict whatever you want in fan works. You can depict whatever you want in fan works. You don't need to ask me if I have done certain sexual acts before. I will like all the fan works that you produce. So please don't feel bad about that. You can depict whatever you like. Yes. Pizza on pizza. That sounds like too many carbs. That sounds like way too many carbs. It's very sweet that you want to create accurate fan works, and your message is worded with a lot of love. And thank you for calling me your Oshi. That's very sweet. But I won't tell you if I've done certain sex things before. Just depict whatever you like, okay? Oh, Awanso. Sampaio. Hello. Oh, hiyo. Maka-chan, thank you for checking in. Otaru, yokso. I'm a draw ball digi. Whoa. You're going too far. I have nice hair. I'm luckily not bald. But it's very cute, trying to make accurate fan works. Well, you guys know that I archive dojins, right? If you're looking for a good work... Oh, jeez, no, I can't finish the sentence. I'm sorry. I think I've shared the story before. I can share the story again. I don't mind sharing the story. I just need to rephrase my sentence. Many years ago, I used to be in a call with a friend. We were playing League. And he said, oh, I remember this dojin. But I don't remember the name, right? And I said, well, you know, do you remember what the dojin was about? And he said, well, I remember it was a a doujin about a school where like all the rules changed, so you know, sex and stuff was allowed. And the characters were like pretty much all the stuff, and the art style was kind of cute. It reminded him of Kill la Kill. And I was like, oh, this sounds very interesting. And then I sat down and I I went through like a very popular tag and looked at every single thumbnail for every single work in that tag for I think 16 hours. And 16 hours later, I was able to narrow it down to the exact work he was looking for. And then we were in a call again with many of our friends. And I came into the call and just said, hey, is it is it erect elect you're looking for? Is that your search inquiry? I found erect elect for you. It's a really good work. And he said, oh God, oh yes, it is that. Ooh, and all of our friends started laughing. It was very fun. So yeah, like I'm not a pure, you know, maiden or anything. You can depict my character in any scenario you like. I like fan art, you know. And I think I'm a bit of an omnivore. I consume a bit of everything. Yes. Yes, you should all kneel. I am the master baiter. This is advanced freaky. Yeah, I'm insane. I'm sorry. I've always been insane. It's very funny because I remember, like, my problem is when I'm looking for something, I can't stop. Like, I have a very bad tendency of not being able to stop once I'm looking for something. When I'm looking for a meme, I have to look till I find it. You know, when I'm looking for a reference, I have to look till I find it. When someone asks me to find something, I have to look till I find it. So when I get kind of like into searching, I tend to search for a very long time. It's a good work. It has a bit of everything. It's a multi-chapter release as well. Yes. I'm a bit say-soned, that's true. I just had a lot of unrestricted internet access as a child. I used to read a lot of works that were kind of like more almost romance, you know? And I think the works kind of replaced my idea of romance for me for a while. So I used to read a lot of hentai manga, and I would just skip the naughty bits because I wanted the characters to get together at the end. So that would be my daily reading. Like, I would just read random doujins, and then if I was bored, I would just skip the naughty and just get to the ending where they, like, hug it out and they become a couple. So, yeah, you know, it has always been this way. Say so if you say so. Yes, yes. I'm there, you know. I understand everything you said. Very good. Yeah, I've also read doujins with Digimama before. That is also true. If I give up, it bugs me until I get back to searching. Yeah, I can physically not stop. It's quite bad. I have this with a couple things where, like, if I get really into it, I have a very hard time, like, just standing up and, like, leaving it be. It's quite bad. Yeah. Yeah, on one of my birthdays, a doujin came out, and I forced my mom to translate it for me. I remember that. It was a Soul Eater doujin, and it was translated into Russian before it was translated into English. So I forced my mom to sit down with me and go, hey, you need to translate this for me in as much detail as physically possible. I need to understand everything. I need to get the nuance of the translation, you know? I need to have this in a way that makes the most sense, right? Yes. Please, mother, I need to know. So she was starting to read it out, and she was very embarrassed, and she said, oh, well, you know, she's saying that, you know, oh, his whatever is pretty sizable. And I said, mother, I need to know it in a bit more detail here. She's saying big? She's saying ginormous? Is it about the girth? Is it about the length? I need to like crawl into this translation skin. I need to understand this perfectly. Yeah, my mother and I didn't talk for like a couple days. I remember one time I bought the newest volume of To Love Through Darkness. And I was reading To Love Through Darkness at like the couch table. And then I stood up and I went back to my room and I left my volume of To Love Through Darkness just like randomly, right? Like I left it on the table. And then my mom saw it, grabbed it, got really mad at it and threw it at my face and said like, you can't read your smut at the table where people eat. You can't have your smut in a zone that everyone frequents. Yeah. Why would you get a Russian doujin though? Because so obviously my mother can't read Japanese, and this was on a Russian like translation site, and the English translation had not come out yet. Like I'm talking, it was right the day the work got released, and someone had already translated it in Russian. So I was like, you know, mother, this is the best we can do. We have to translate this. So she had to do. But you know how it is. Yeah. Yeah. You know how it is, Minya. You know how it is. I got to know how to speak Russian, but I don't write or read. I only spoke to my grandma, and I can still speak. Я еще могу немножко по-русскому разговаривать, но мой русский язык не самый хороший. Есть просто слова, которые я не знаю. I still speak. I have a very strong accent, which also makes me uncomfortable. When I used to talk to relatives, my relatives would always make fun of my accent, be like, lol, you know, she has like the biggest German accent. So I stopped speaking gradually. Простите, пожалуйста. Yeah, it's not really good. My mom is also Russian, but my Russian is also limited, so I feel your struggle. Yeah, Russian relatives have a way of breaking your spirit, you know, when you're trying to learn. Yeah, so I don't read and I don't write. I can just speak. That's just how it is. I can still converse with customers at my job when they need it. So, you know, it's not too bad. It's quite alright, I fear. It's quite alright at the end of the day. And thank you so much, Mina. Thank you for the encouragement. Oh, this is very cute. Look at that, they're swimming. This is very adorable. I like this. I'm trying to be more proud of it. I'm trying. I can read though, but whenever I would visit my family in Russia, they would gaslight me for not speaking proper Russian. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I relate to this quite a bit. I relate to this a lot. So please don't feel mad. Like, I kind of refuse to speak to my relatives for that reason. I mean, the main reason is that we don't like each other. Don't get me wrong. That's probably the main reason. But I'm always just going, oh, we have to speak English, or I have to use a translator. I refuse trying nowadays. Ah. I'm thinking. That's why I haven't spoke to them for years. Yeah. See, I am like this. And I ask my mom how it's going with them. Yeah, I'm the exact same thing. I do the exact same. It does give you boons though when applying to different jobs. It's definitely good for that. Did you play Pokemon ZA? Oh, not yet. I wanna get the Switch 2 first to play the new game. I really want to try it out because some of the Mega Pokemon, they're very, very good designs. I like Mega Absol and I like the Mega Dragonite. He's very cool. But I haven't gotten the console yet. And I don't want to get it for the Switch One because the performance is so much worse. Right now we're playing Digimon Time Stranger, and that has been very fun. Maybe in the future we can play Pokemon again. I'd be very happy to. The multilingual waifu. Maybe. I think the new Pokemon game, it seems better than the old one. But in total, I right now kind of struggle to justify it to myself to spend so much money on the game. Let me stretch. Thank you. Arigato. The platformer in the new game looks fun. Yeah, I like that you can catch Pokemon on the roof. You can climb up on the roof and then walk around. I think that's really cool. I think that's a good idea. What do you think of Donkey Kong Bonanza? To be honest, I have never really cared about Donkey Kong in my entire life, but the games are really good. It's the same sort of thing where I'm like, I think right now I would rather save money for Japan or for upcoming projects. It's a good game though. Yeah, I heard very good things about Donkey Kong Bonanza. I heard it's a good Switch game. I think, to be honest, I'm a bit dissatisfied about the Switch's performance. I think the Switch is a bit of a lackluster just system. Maybe I'm very spoiled though because I'm a PC gamer, right? But I heard the Switch 2 is a bit better. Just trying to sleep, a wild Pokemon keeps stomping on the roof. Yeah, imagine a trainer that has like a hippopotas, like the big one. And he has like a Snorlax and another big guy. I completed Pokemon ZA, but it was difficult. I'm currently battling day and night. Oh, who was your partner Pokemon? Who did you pick as your partner? Oh, they have Pokabu. I know Pokabu is Tepig. Yeah. Pokabu is the Japanese name for Tepig. And then they have Chikorita. And then they also have Totodile. Or as he's called in German, Kanimani. Which is very funny. Around when Generation 5 came out, I tried to memorize all the Japanese names because I used to have a Japanese like guidebook that I got. So I tried learning all the names from the guidebook before the games were released in English. So that's just why I know that Pokabu is Tefig. Chikorita! Cute! Do you like the Mega Meganium? Do you like the Mega form? Chikorita is very cute. I imagine that Chikorita smells very good. I think Bayleaf probably smells really good. Maybe Meganium smells strong with the flower. Meganium is very pretty though. I do like Meganium. Yeah, let me hydrate. Oh, I'm still a little bit sick, sorry. Reminds me of the one Chikorita animation where someone was cooking her. I saw this animation and for me that is legit gore. Like, I can't watch these. I've seen a couple of these where people like people make animations where they cook them like food. I have to turn those off. They're too brutal for me. Especially like the part about like I guess skinning and like chopping off the limbs. It's a bit too much for me. The Chikorita mascot that appears at your real life Pokemon Center is so cute. Oh, I'm going to Japan next month. I wanna go to the Pokemon Center. Is there a Pokemon Center in Tokyo? Most likely there is one, right? I'm going to Tokyo next month. And also to Kyoto. Yeah. And I booked a photo shooting in Shibuya. I booked a gal photo shooting, a gyaru photo shoot in Shibuya. So that's gonna be very fun. Yes, it was a bit expensive, but I usually don't really like when people take pictures of me. So I thought maybe a photo shoot would help me have like nice images that I can just use for everything for the next couple of years, you know? If I ever make a dating profile, I will have these really busted, professionally done pictures from the photo shoot, you know? Or when I apply to like a cool marketing thing, I can apply using my cool Shibuya photo shooting pictures, you know? Like I thought there might be like some ways I can utilize them. If I ever, I don't know, if my face ever gets like revealed or something, right? Like if I ever, I don't know, we all make a HTT content house and we start streaming with our faces. And I have these really cool professional photo shooting pictures for all of my stuff. That was kind of my thinking. Yes. I'm really in the content house mindset right now. I'm such a big friend lover. I really wouldn't mind living with friends. I'm really friend maxing right now. I kind of already miss all my friends from the last weekend, you know? Yes. Shibuya is really crowded. Oh, really? Is there a lot of tourists right now? Ah. I wanna buy so many things. I really want to go to a BJD store and buy some doll parts, maybe. I would kind of like to have a custom doll of myself. That could be fun, like a digi doll. I really like ball jointed dolls. Oh, and I wanna see Harajuku. But I heard a lot of the cool stores and stuff are gone from Harajuku. But there's still some fashion around. Yeah. And I'm very excited, just in general, to spend time with everyone and just experience Japan for the first time. Oh, cool. Megumin and Alia. Ooh. Who's Alia? Where's Alia from? Very cool. I know Megumin from Konosuba. Yeah. Oh, and I want to say thank you, Mina, so much for supporting my ASMR channel. Yes, yes. I do ASMR on my Patreon page. If you want to see exclusive wallpapers every month, and you want to see ASMR with like ear licking and stuff, that's on my Patreon. And if you support at the highest tier, then you get a custom ASMR that you can request. Yes. I will pick up the work again tomorrow, so don't worry. I'll start working again tomorrow. My voice is just a bit scuffed, as you can hear. Yes. Ah, I see. Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Yeah, I remember that one. It's really not for me, but I see why it's cute. I just kind of cringe since I speak Russian, so like for me this just really isn't it, you know? Roshi dere, I see. So Russian dere, I see. Naruhodo, I understand. The voice actor is one that did Russian speaking characters before. I see. Yeah, this is this is not for me, but I'm glad that you like it, and that's really valid. Wow. I should get some figure of my wife. My wife is Patchouli, also known as Fat Chuli. I like when people draw Patchouli with a belly. I think it's quite charming. Vintane! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Oh, she learned Russian because she liked the Soviet anthem and got interested into Soviet tanks or something like that. Oh. Oh, I asked recently and a friend told me, did you know that you can code in different languages in theory? You can code in whatever language you like. Because I guess some things are universal and then other things you can like make up, kinda. Or assign yourself. A friend of mine has encountered Bulgarian code before. In theory, yeah. Yeah, I asked my friend who's very knowledgeable about this recently and he explained it to me. We could all code in Bulgarian, Mina. How about that? I think this is awesome. Yeah. And I know what an Emacs is now. There's Emacs and there's another guy and they're both really old. And people don't really use them anymore. Telling my boss I'm exclusively coding in Bulgarian now. What's the other guy called again? Is it Vin? No, I don't remember. There's Emacs and then there's another guy. Oh, Sarah Natoceni. Vim! Oh, so I was right! I remembered correctly. Yeah. Wow. I don't know much about the stuff, but I try to know at least a little bit what my friends care about. I kind of want to learn how to code, but it's too scary. It's too scary, Mina. Everyone does such amazing things, and I'm always like taken aback by what people can do. But it's a bit too scary. It's not so scary. Why are you coming out of hiding now? Why are you How long have you been here, you creature? Never heard of programming languages with non-English keywords and expression, but that sounds really interesting. Yeah, I was interested in that. I wondered if people could do that. Like, if it's language sensitive or... or if it's English only. Called out. Also, in all honesty, coding is one of those things that you just experiment with. Listen, the last time I coded, that was in Scratch. And the only thing I could do was make the damn cat jump. That's the last thing I remember. I remember the cat, this orange fucker. And I remember having to guide him through things. We're kind of digiheads. No, you guys have all unfortunately just contracted digiplasmosis. I'm very sorry. This is how it is, unfortunately. Coding is very cool. You have plenty of usabus to help out with it too, I'm sure. I've always admired it. I always have a soft spot for it. It's a running gag that I'm just really like fascinated by it. Like for me, it's like a magic thing, you know. Like, I don't know. I always thought it was kind of cool, but it's very scary, I think. Coding is more logic and math based, which is universal. It makes sense, any language would work. Also, big shout out please for my friend, L:Q. Please. For me, I had to get kickstarted from a coding class, but after that, I just referred to the internet for help. Hum. Ah. Maybe we should stream coding. But then all the coders will come in and then I'll get really scared and turn off the stream. That's a bit too scary, I think. I wish you guys could just kind of pilot me, you know, like a puppet on the strings. That would be fun. I know what I want to make. Yeah, I know there's like AI you can ask to code for you. I don't really want to do that. This diner codes their code the old-fashioned way. Zoka! Thank you, thank you. Arigato. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back, Digi. Mrs. Lovely Green Thing, thank you so much. You're very sweet. Thank you. Domo. Arigato. Eggy Pilot. Hi, hi. Ohayo. Hello, hello. Using ChatGPT for coding actually helps out a lot, but most people use it for stupid shit anyway. I've talked about this with a friend, and they gave me a big frown. They were like, no. No, we're learning it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I know RNA is also for AI, for the code. What did my friends say? They said lots of redundancies. It will work, but it has lots of redundancies. I think that's what they said, if I remember correctly. First coding language is the hardest, but once you learn one, the rest are easy and similar. RNA forced me to understand Python like a tiny little bit. But I don't know if Python's really used for anything nowadays. Yeah. Programming languages can theoretically use any written language for keywords and expression. It's just that a lot of main languages use English. Because they come from BASIC and C, stuff like that. I see. I think I understand. But yeah. Okay, alright. So Python has use. That's good. I had to work in Python in school. I understand Python a tiny bit, I think. A really tiny, minuscule, disregardable bit. I understand it, I guess. But not a lot. AI can help you figure out some things for code, but I would never want to rely on AI code for anything. I see. I don't know. All my friends are doing such amazing things. Maybe I should just shout out and support all of my friends. But you know, technically, I'm a part of the green circle, so I kind of want to learn too. And everyone who does it has been so nice to me. Maybe this is like a thing, right? Maybe I have to get myself like a programming hottie. And he will not be impressed if I write AI code. Yes, to get a hot programming hunk. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. I think this is how it works. Octo Aori! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Nice to meet you! Hi, hi! I use Python for manufacturing testing at work. Oh, that's cool. All of the cool little gizmos that RNA has built for me, I think, run on Python. RNA, by the way, the translator broke. RNA, we need to fix it. Wait, let me stretch. Thank you. I'm very good. I just came home from America and I had such a lovely time. I had a wonderful time. Yes. I need you to make time to fix it. Yes. We will do this. We have to do this. Python is great for creating fast tools, but if you're trying to use it for coding a game that isn't a VN or otherwise simple game, better off using something else. I see, I see. Kanleki! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Yes. Python mentioned. I was using Python a while back to code the chatbot once. Oh, that's really impressive. I kind of want to code this application for all of my friends. That's like a to-do list, but it's like a Bonzi buddy. It's on your desktop. And I want you to be able to sync it up with your Google Calendar. I want all my friends to be better organized. Because everyone has a pasta strainer for the brain. They don't get their work done. They need a little to-do list reminder. And I want to make it say random sentences from time to time. Like, you know, drink water and eat food and go, you know, go toilet. Stuff like that. And be nice to yourself and you're working hard. And practice makes perfect. Or something like that. Yes. It's like a Bonzi buddy. Hi, Johan! It's good to see you! Hello, Johan! I think Python also specializes in specific tasks, but I forget what exactly, aside from benefiting from the way it compiles. The only thing I know about Python is it has a guy named Pip. I'm friends with Pip. Pip needs to be there for all the stuff that we have, like that I use for my stream. Arne, can you remind me what we did? I don't remember much. I remember you had me alter some keywords once. Like we adjusted some stuff. Yes, we got stuff through the PowerShell. And we got some dev tool stuff. Some weird dev tool shit. Yes, yes, yes. John Pip, my best friend. Yes. I don't know. I'm mildly interested in that. But I'm a baby. Yes, yes. Oh yes, I'm still in the Yumaniki boat. I'm writing 2 articles right now about 2 different fan games. There's a Killed article coming out soon. And there's an article about a very good friend of mine named P. Gray. If I wake up early, I might even be able to finish everything up tomorrow. Hopefully. I think this week I might actually be done. I've been working really hard. We installed a lot of libraries. Yes, this is true. This is true. It's very interesting. I'm really intrigued by the entire thing. I don't know if I could ever be a coder. I don't know. Everyone's so smart, you know? Everyone has gone to university and is just such a cool dude. Maybe I can start with something easy and see if I can ease into it. I just admire it a lot. I find it interesting. But I once made a program in Python to keep track of flower genes in Animal Crossing. Oh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I know they did some funky stuff with the flower breeding in that game. I'm just so happy that you can do so many things by yourself, you know? Like, because of RNA, we have the TTS, you know? We have the translation thing. And we have... I have a file, like, converter that I can use to turn my Matryoshka videos into WAV files. And I don't like doing that online because then technically I'm surrendering my footage to other websites, right? And I never know if they put a virus and stuff in there. So it's kind of nice that I now have a file converter thingy for myself. Yes.
Such a cute text-to-speech.
I'm glad you like Zundamon. Yeah, I think it was a bit mismanaged, the New Horizon. Let me hydrate. Yes, I've been learning about this. I've been learning about FFmpeg. I've slowly been teaching myself things. Because I wanted lossless audio for the ASMRs, right? So I had to kind of get into file formats like a little bit. Yes. This is what it should be called. FFmpeg. Yes, I'm using Zundamon. I like it quite a bit. It's a voiceroid. Yeah. I quite like Zundamon. That's very cute. I don't know, okay? There's so much stuff I want to do. And sometimes I think, ugh, I wish I could do it myself. So I'm on the cusps of wanting to learn it because I'm getting annoyed slowly. That everything has a free trial and then you have to pay like $8 to use the most rudimentary things. And sometimes I'm like, but I could make this and then I wouldn't have to pay $8 hairs, you know? Wouldn't that be way better if I just had it? Doovie! Hi! Hi, Doovie! Please, big shout out for my friend Doovie. Doovie is a digital entity who's very, very cute. So please, big shout out. Lots of support. Nice to see you, Doovie! Hello, hello! Good to see you! Oh, I find it very impressive when people make like their own little projects, like games and stuff. Like when you make a Pokemon ROM hack and stuff. But that's not really, like, that's probably a very different skill set. I don't think you do that in Python. Because I know, you know, all my friends are making Yumaniki fan games. And I find that so cool. I know there's the event manager for Tuki, and I'm also intrigued by that. Yes, this is why I started to code. I thought I don't want to pay a subscription for this, I'll make it myself. This is my thinking as well. This is annoying me so much, you know? I remember using FFmpeg for video conversion. The dedicated Python program just for that. Yeah, we're doing that. Limzoy! Hi! Oh, hiyo! Hello, Limzoy! Hi, Raiders! Hello, Mimjoy! Nice to see you! Mimjoy is a very, very lovely fox VTuber who's a goddess at rigging. Please support me now! Yes. Fox fart raid. That's a great raid message, Mina. Hello. Yeah, we're on the Tokyo Night Walk. Brought to you by 4K Japan. Yes. If you don't know me yet, my name is Digiko. I'm a wolf hotelier VTuber. And thank you so much, everyone, for checking in. It's great to see you. Hello. So Python can be a decent programming language for games. It's not terrible. It's just that there can be better options. I am not like locked in on Python. I'm just saying that RNA has forced me to look at Python things before. So I know what it looks like and I have like altered some words in it, right? I'm not married to it yet. Hello, I come from Mimi. Nice to meet you. Mimjoy, how was your stream today? It's so nice to see you, cutie. I hope you're having a lovely day. And Mimjoy has a very, very cute model. Yes. Oh, Tokadesh, thank you. Arigato, thank you. Oh, there's so many things I'd want to do. Get it twisted. You should twist your entire life around Python. Well, it comes with his friend Pip. I'm very fond of that fellow. I like that whenever I look at the command prompt window, it says... What does it say? A new release of Pip is available. There's always a new Pip. They're now at Pip 25.2. I think when I got this, we were at like Pip 24, Pip 23. Like there have been so many Pips. Yes. I don't know. Lots of Pips out there, exactly. I kind of like that that we can use the Windows PowerShell for some stuff. I always feel like a hacker man when I open the Windows PowerShell. Your pip revitalized. I just like that it's green. That it's just saying, oh, you can update pip, you don't have to. And I'm like, okay, everything is still working. This isn't an evil message. Yes. Oh. I don't know, I'm sorry. This is probably very embarrassing for everyone who knows computer stuff. Sorry, I'm just rambling on. I love dependency hell. Yes. I love being dependent. We talked about my society of pet play earlier in the stream, so I'm allowed to say this. A society that is divided in two classes of people, and pets and masters. There's a lot of dependency going on. It's always interesting to see someone learning programming and stuff. That would mean that now I've actually had to learn. I am just flirting with the idea to learn, right? I'm just, I should probably do it. I've been interested for a while. I've not been saying this since yesterday. So maybe I should. Maybe I should give it a try. You know, everyone's just so talented. I always admire that. I really hope I can help my friends with stuff. In the end, I'm halfway decent at graphic design, but obviously not super skilled. I can just do like a nice business card. I wish I had a skill that could help my friends. ASMR ASMR is nice, but it doesn't really help friends. A while ago, I thought about picking up art again. I've been doing a little bit of art. Kind of art with graphic design, like, together. But I just hope I can develop a skill that is useful to everyone. I see. Very nice. It's fun to see a fresh take on these things. From a neophyte of the sacred art. I'm just friends with Pip. That's all you need to know. Fist Boys! It's great to see you! Hello, Fist Buzz! Hi! Hello, friends! Oh, hiyo! Hello, hello! Oh, we could do art again. They did kind of bully me out of art school back then, but I'm slowly returning. I've really been enjoying doing graphic design. So maybe that can be my skill that can help my friends. Maybe I don't have to become a master programmer. Since everyone's way better at programming anyway, I would probably not really help them with it either. Though, if I could do my own stuff, I wouldn't have to bother them for help. So in the end, that would also help them to not be bothered. Hum, hum, hum. They keep bringing known entities into this chat. It feels like home. That makes me very happy to hear. After all, I am green like Circle. Don't forget, I'm green like Circle. Yes. Everyone's just so skilled. I admire that. If I could make anything... If I could make anything, I would develop that thing I was talking about. The to-do list that ties into the Google API for the calendar. Because I want everyone to get their good work done. RNA said in the past that this wasn't too difficult to do. Maybe I should try. Yes. The beauty of creating stuff is that you can make something no one else will make, uniquely yours. This is also true. Yes. Yes. I don't know, I'm sorry. I feel so bad. Unfortunately, for the sake of the world, you're limited by mortal memes. Memes, not memes. I'm also limited by mortal memes. This is also true. Everyone needs to get their shit together and start doing their work. I'm getting pissed now. I'm hurling my fist. I'm hurling my fist at the sky. You guys all need to get your work done. I see you have 10 unworked projects on your desk. Do you expect to live a long life and to get them done later? Well, no one knows what might happen, you know. If a cute yandere ties your arms and hands in her basement, there will be no more working you can do. So better get your work done today, Mina. Oh, you're so cute with this huge pile of work on your desk. No one does it quite like you. You'd be so much cuter if I could see your face behind all these folders of unfinished work. Do they still do this? Work in physical folders? Or is this like a 90s, like, normal office type of vibe that isn't really a thing anymore? I think nowadays you get emails, right? And like Slack messages. You need to circle back on this and touch base. Yes. I'm on the immortal memes now. Transcendental ones. Transcendental ones, sorry. Ugh. I have a fuzzy tongue today. Programming is a creativity thing. Just learning more on the math than art side. You seem like the creative type, so I think it would suit you for sure. I'm really, really bad at math though. I mean, to be fair, I don't think I'm really bad at math. I think I'm actually quite decent at math. I think at a certain point, I didn't like my teacher, so I just didn't want to do anything in the course. So I think it's most likely not math itself that I'm bad at. I think I just kind of refused to learn at a certain point. Like, I did enough to get through her course, right? But I'm not really a math super fan. It kind of depends. I think I find it somewhat interesting if I look at it in my own time. I think I just really hated the teacher now that I think about it. Yes. I'm actually studying Japanese as you talk, lol. Very good. Wow. Let's reset. The great reset. Math is all about context. I used to hate math at school, and I learned to love it during university. A friend showed me like a cool math thing a while ago. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a mug transforming into different shapes. There was a term for it. I remember thinking about this, but I don't recall that good. Topology, yes. Yes, I remember thinking about topology. I remember the transforming mug. Yes, yes. That seemed kind of interesting. I always try to remember and listen when I talk to my friends, but I think my brain is also like a pasta strainer lately. Yes. RNA, have a nice work. And Wolfwork, welcome back from dinner. We're talking about programming, and coding, and math. Things you can expect on the DigiShell channel, apparently. Completely off topic, but hello, hello, Ojo-sama. It's nice to see you, Gift King. Ohayo. Hi, hi. Let's do another walk. Let's do this one. It's so funny. Maybe there's an unexplored market of girl coders. Maybe I can write very, very bad code that everyone hates. And then everyone is hate watching and throwing me with digital tomatoes. And I'll get super famous for writing the worst code in existence. And they'll put me, what is it called? The thing that you put your head and your arms through, and then you walk around the village square. And they cuss you out and throw tomatoes at you and rotten eggs. Maybe this is the path. This could be something to do. Oh, look at that. And yet we still support you, Ojo-sama. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hum, 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 hum. Oh, look at that. I can't believe I will be there in a month. The niche for guys who want to be toxic but can't because of corporate policy. It's fine. I can be your sweet release. You can insult my code all you like. You can make fun of my redundancies. I'll be your village idiot, you know? What do you say? Not eat your heart out, but like, go all the way. Have fun. I don't think, I think because I'm like mildly dyslexic, the code that I would write wouldn't be really good. Or I don't think you even call this dyslexia. I think I'm just very slow and bad at typing. That could be more like the case. Because I don't have this, like, things like dyslexia with normal, like, written words when I read them. I'm just particularly bad at typing for some reason. I know why, now that I think about it. I think it's because I switched with the German and English keyboard layout so much. And I think sometimes I confuse myself by, like, switching keyboard layouts whenever I need to use the umlauts and stuff. Like, you think this wouldn't be an issue, but you will notice when you want to type a Z and it turns into a Y. And I always switch between German and English layout when I write for some reason. I don't think now that I think about it, why do I even do that? I think there's a reason for that. Yeah, I use a German keyboard. Yeah, I used to confuse myself really bad because especially in art school I used a Mac, and a Mac has different shortcuts than other devices. And I use the German key layout, but I also sometimes use the English one. So I remember, especially in art school, I used to confuse myself quite a bit. Yeah. Querz is good. Leave Querz alone. Querz is okay. Yes. Everyone's just humble bragging about their code. It's like, shucks, don't look. It isn't even good. And then it's probably the best thing ever. I don't know. I wish I had some sort of skill that just could help everyone. I'm already happy when I get to help friends with like OBS and stuff. Not me. My code is built different. Come on then, share it with the class, huh? We can put you in the thing where you put your arms and your head through and throw tomatoes at you. We can all do turns. It's like art critique in art school, you know? Yes. Do not perceive my GitHub repo. Oh, we might perceive it. Maybe I'm doing too many things. I did have fun doing graphic design. I do like making music in theory. I see shocked. My art's okay. I think I've told my art school story before. It's not that interesting, right? I went to art school and I had to work after art school. And I used to work really hard because this was the start of COVID. And I had to like fight to be given a lot of hours because I really wanted enough money to pay for my art school. And I knew that times were about to get rough. And a lot of my classmates used to say, oh, Digi, you know, your art's suffering. You're working too much. You should be stopping to work. You know, you have to pick up your art more. You're not doing enough practice. And it used to really suck because I didn't really have a choice, right? Like I needed to work. I needed to pay the tuition for the school. And in the end, I did end up, because a very nice friend recommended me, I was able to even sign with like a private art tutor in exchange for more hours. So at that point, I was working ridiculous hours after school. I used to work quite a lot. And then COVID was suddenly in full swing. And my temp work agency that I was with said, hey, the only hours that we can give you are during your school hours. So your choice is work during school or you will just not get hours anymore. Because we don't, like all the shops are closing early. We don't need you during the after school hours. We need you during the day. So suddenly I had like very, very little work and really little money. And I had to go to this tutor that I had developed a very strong kind of like mentor-student relationship with. That I liked very much and I learned a lot from. And I had to tell my tutor, I was like, hey, you know, your course is like $200, like $250 a month. And I, like, with COVID in full swing and my mom expecting to lose her job and me losing my job, I'm barely able to make my tuition. Like, I have to take a break till COVID is over. And Self-Sun, thank you. And my art teacher like looked at me and, you know, he had worked with me for like half a year at this point. And he said, well, I only need students in my class who are serious about this. I only need people that are serious about wanting to make great art. And I see you don't fit the bill. And it was really heartbreaking back then because I really admired this teacher. We had a very strong, like, you know, he felt like an uncle, like a grandpa. I confided in him a lot. And it used to be very hurtful to just think about, you know? That, like, even later when I messaged him and I asked to rejoin the class, like, he said no. And after this happened and I finished art school, I vowed to never draw again. Even though I liked drawing a very long time ago. Yeah, I also hope we don't get another COVID. At the tail end of COVID, when it was still pretty bad, I had my spine tumor. And because of COVID, no one could visit me in the hospital, you know? So I would also be glad if this wouldn't happen again. Yeah, nowadays I have drawn again. I have even done pixel art. I have done pixel art and I have done music and I have done graphic design. I really didn't let the naysayers have it. I want you to know this. Like, there definitely is a way to continue. Even if your teachers and mentors don't hold your hand for it. I haven't been able to do art at all. Do art all month aside from Ruri debut art. I need to get back on the grind once the month is done. Yeah. You and me both. I want to start doing more graphic design because I kind of feel I really like vector art at the moment. I'm quite in love with that. My pixel art is all right. I like doing pixel art. Ojo-sama makes music. Name the price. You can listen to some of my very bad, like 10 seconds, Humaniki style loops on SoundCloud on my website. And you can also read my very bad articles that I write. But you know how it is, right? You just keep working away at it till you get better. And maybe I'll never get better, but then at least I've put out something into the world. And that makes me better than any naysayer that has done nothing. Is at least what I think, you know? Yes. That's at least what I think. Oh. I'm looking at this like Japanese street footage and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna be here next month. That's so cool. That's also true. In the end, I'm not really writing it because I wanted to go viral though. I'm writing it because I want the people that made maps that I really enjoy, I want them to be able to talk about them. I want them to have a place where they can talk about why they made something. And I want people that like those maps to be able to read about them and learn more about how something was made. I really like things like the cutting room floor, you know? I really like learning more about that, like how games are made and why certain decisions have been made and what was left behind. So I find the thought very, very valuable to give a developer a place to talk about their creation, both for the developer and for the fans. Yes. I'm going next month. Yes, I'm going next month. Oh, we will do lots of touristy stuff, but we're mostly doing like an anime pilgrimage. We're going to our favorite places from different anime. And that's gonna be a good time. Yeah. What? Yes. I think it's gonna be a very good time. I'm looking forward to Mandarake, but I really want a lot of like retro stuff. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so ultra excited. I want to buy lots of art books. I collect I collect art books quite a bit, right? I'm really, really passionate about all sorts of art books, so I want to get a lot of them home as well. Yes. And figures, with figures, I'm kind of like on the fence, right? Because I have put the figures that I like on Throne. So if you ever want to help me afford a cool room piece, it is literally just on Throne. I kind of don't want to get stuff in Japan that I can just order on eBay, right? Or I can order on Throne. Because I can do that whenever I want to. Same even with trading cards, right? I bought a cool Meryl card in America, but that's it. And I will remember Meryl America forever. It's a very cute Meryl. He's swimming. It's a full art card, illustration rare. But, yeah. I don't know. I want to get some interesting little trinkets that you can't get anywhere else. Maybe like gachapon toys and posters and prints and I don't know, a throw blanket, you know, like some sort of cool stuff that you wouldn't really like think about. And lots of books, 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 books. Yes. 98. Oh, 1989. Yes. Hello, hello. Ohayo. A little blue guy. I like Marl. Marl's shiny is green, funnily enough. Yes. Books, 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 books. There's the Windows Chan art book that I'm looking for. Luckily, the Windows Chan art book isn't that expensive. So that we could also just order for Throne. Do you see my predicament? Do you see what I'm going through? Like, I spent a lot of money on little trinkets and stuff in America, so I need to pace myself for Japan a little bit. Yeah, import is also expensive in Germany, don't get me wrong, but like if you get things like a little bit at a time, you can still get it, you know? Yeah. Manga I don't really care about as much nowadays. I don't even have a bookshelf, right? I just have a figure case. And on the bottom of my figure case, I keep all my art books. Did you get a hot dog in America? I didn't get hot dog, but I got burger. I got a big burger, and they gave me a pickle with it. And apparently it is of the customs that you take a bite of your burger and then you bite into the pickle. I've never seen this sort of thing before. They give you like the whole pickle. That's totally not a thing here. This was so interesting. Thank you. I am already a hot dog. I appreciate that. But yes, I ate a big burger, and I ate shrimp taco, and I ate quesadilla, which I was a big fan of. Yes. Burger was very tasty. I think the burger that we had was just really greasy, but I think a high-quality burger is very good. They do have hot dogs in Germany. Thank you very much. They do have hot dogs in Germany. Germans really like hot dogs and wieners. Or as we call them, Wiener Würstchen. Germans love wieners. We don't have corn dogs. I got you there. But to be honest, a corn dog isn't really a sign of being civilized, I think. You're missing out. I don't know. I'm sus of corn dogs. Corn dogs, they don't particularly look super tasty, if I'm being honest. Hi, next time. Hello, hello. Ohayo. Hello. Very corny. Well, the pickle spear along with the sandwich burger. Didn't know that wasn't a thing out of the US. Yeah, we don't do that at all. So I was very surprised when there was just a raw pickle on my table. Yeah, that's a hot dog fried in cornbread batter. Yes. And they put ketchup and sauce on top. Sausage with the German name is my sign of quality. Yes, we have the Nürnberger Würstchen, Frankfurter, Weißwurst. What else do we have? Bratwürstchen, Chorizo, but that's not German. Currywurst. We eat a lot of sausage now that I think about it. A lot of processed meat. Yeah. Have you had fried pickle chips? No, I had normal pickle and normal chip. Oh, look at these tall buildings! Look at how tall they are. Oh, I think my favorite thing in America was the Wells Fargo building. I took multiple photos and I gazed upon the Wells Fargo building every night. There was this really, really tall skyscraper. The Wells Fargo building. I really liked it. Yes. Yes, yes. Germany does have jalapeno cheddar bratwurst. That is a thing, yes. Yes. I've always seen corn dogs, so I never stopped to consider what exactly made them corn. Ah. I liked America. Whoa! Mr. Neve! Hi! Hi, Mr. Neve! Hello, hello! Oh, hiyo! Hello, hello, Mina! She survived America. Neve, stop. Your European is leaking out. Come on, tuck it back in. Mr. Neve, when I met with Arrows, we talked about you. It's good to see you. And Oro! Hi, Oro! Good to see you. Tell us all of Eris's secrets. I don't know. I don't know if Eris has many secrets. Oh, and thank you for the big emote. Madame, are you a mate? Yes, you need hat pads. Thank you, thank you. I always appreciate the odd pad. Thank you. And Ailer, thank you so much for your follow. Yeah, look at these big skyscrapers. Because my country was kind of bombed to smithereens. We don't have a lot of big skyscrapers like that anymore. We used to be piss poor, so we didn't really build them. We built some very disappointing Plattenbaus, and that's kind of it. Eros' secret is that Eros is a penguin in real life. I think that's the secret. And he gave me a huge sticker. Yes, yes. I really like the skyscrapers. I don't know, I'm a bit of a skyscraper fan. I was happy whenever I saw the Wells Fargo building. Yes. Hi, Milk Before Cereal. Hello, hello. Internet has been lagging at work, so it's lurking time. Well, I appreciate your lurk. If you guys don't know me yet, my name is Dichiko, and I'm a hotelier VTuber. I do retro games and ASMR, and sometimes we also just yap. It's very nice to meet you, Mina. Hi, Andy. Hi, first time chatter here. Streamer, you're really pretty. I've been here for 20 minutes already. Unsure of what to say because you're so pretty. Andy, you're very sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I want to eat a hoagie. I've been really intrigued by this idea of a hoagie. The concept has been intriguing to me. Yes. NB! Hi, hi! Hello, NB! Nice to see you! Ohio! I'm finally back. Yes, you can make a hoagie at home. But it's not about the hoagies you make at home. It's about the hoagies you make all across the world. Yes. First time chat, already buttering up the streamer. You're just jealous, I think, actually. You'd like New York, I think. It's a bit wild, though. I want to try a fresh New York bagel with lax and schmear. Yes, I want a bagel with lax and schmear. And maybe also bagel with just the schmear. Because I think both would be both would be tasty. Sorry, my tongue is so fuzzy today. Maybe it's because I'm still so tired. I'm very sorry. The homies. Yes. Oh, isn't schmear a medical thing? I thought it was just like cream cheese. I am jelly. Yes. I've always been saying this. Oh, we saw the street meat in San Diego. That's a smear. That's not the schmear. Yes. That's a smear. A very important smear, but not one that you eat. Yes, yes. What else do they have in New York? I want to eat a chili dog. I want to eat a slice of New York style pizza. Oh, I never had a deep dish pizza before. I would like to try that as well. The Chicago style, is it right? I think. The deep dish pizza? Yes. I've kind of become a bit of an America boo. I had such a good time. I want to try it all. Yes. I want to try a deep dish. Yes, yes, yes. I want a big slice of pizza with melty cheese too. We walked past a stall at TwitchCon and it said Grandma style pizza. And for some reason I read it as Gangnam style pizza. And I was like, yeah, I would eat this. I am interested in this. I would eat a scrumptious, dumptious slice of Gangnam style pizza. Pika! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Melty blood? Melty cheese? Yes. A bunch of us Goshu teams had deep dish pizza towards the end of TagaCon. It was so good. Oh! You should all get pizza! Yes, I'm a USA boo. Yes, USA boo. That's me. Op, Gangnam style. Hey, sexy lady. Op, Oppa Gangnam style. Alright, awesome. Awesome sauce, as I like to say. Oh, I didn't realize how massive deep dish pizzas were until then. Oh my. Oh my! Did she be real? Thank you! Hello, Vina! Blue Nalu, thank you so much. Hi, Raiders! So many raids today. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Hello, fellow Digi. It's nice to see you. Hi. My name is Digiko. I do retro and ASMR. Nice to meet you. And Captain Salsa, thank you so much. And Penpra, thank you so much. Arigato. The Digiverse. Yes. Welcome, Raiders. It's good to see you. We talked about so many things today. We talked about pet play. We talked about coding. We talked about burgers. I think all in all, it's the typical Digico experience, now that I think about it. And Odo, thank you for checking in. Let me hydrate. Wow, Captain Salsa, thank you for checking in. Coding burgers while wearing the programming cat feet socks. I think this is the play. Yes. I've been always saying this, but I think every programming streamer should have a foot cam where they're like playing coy in their cute little socks. I think it would drive viewer engagement by at least 200%. It would make me very happy at least. Putting the burger emoji in my code. Can you put emojis in your code? That probably doesn't work, right? You can't just put the burger emoji in your code. He'll just look written out, right? Yeah. The Cory! Hello! Ohayo! And I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for rating me. It's very kind. Arigato. Thank you. Depends. There is emoji Unicodes. I think I would like using that. I just want to use emojis in my code. When I don't know. I want burger to equal true. Yes. This is all I want and know. Some things equal true sometimes, and I want burger to be one of them. Do you think this is obtainable? Do you think this is possible? I want burger to be true. I want burger right now, actually. Yes. Burger, yes, this is what I want. I want to write it like this. Awesome. I want to write really bad Cocomelon code that doesn't make sense to anyone. Oh, look at that. Look at that massive bridge over there. Awesome. I'm glad we're all on the same page about this. The burger language. Now this is a language I can get behind. The burger in America was really interesting. I guess maybe if I want a proper American burger, I have to go to the Hooters. Or maybe I have to go to the Heart Stop Cafe. Have you heard about the Heart Stop Cafe? They weigh you before and after you eat food. And the food is so big that you can die eating it because your cholesterol will spike so bad. It's a truly wondrous place they have in America. Yes. You can pick my marketing brain. Just reach out to me. I will try to help. A burger is my favorite language. Oh, that's how you go into cardiac arrest. This is very insane. Yeah. That is the heart attack grill. Yeah, this is what they call it. The heart attack grill. Yes. This is so bizarre to me. At the same time, it's so interesting how willingly they're willing to flirt with death. Yeah, I heard the burgers are really tall there. A proper burger would be Five Guys, but it's overly expensive. Yeah, I've heard of Five Guys. We have Five Guys in Germany now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sick. Oh. The heart attack grill. I find this idea interesting. It intrigues me. Oh. I don't know if all of my friends will want to go to the heart attack grill if I ask. I don't know if that's on the agenda for the next trip. I will make sure to ask everyone before we go. I'll be like Mina, for the true, authentic American experience, we just have to go to the heart attack grill. I don't know. The burger that we had was good, but I thought it was a bit mild in flavor. It was a bit greasy and a bit mild. But I guess no, the pickle kind of helped with the mildness. And maybe it's my fault for not picking a burger with like more fancy stuff on it. All things considered, it was very tasty. And, as always, just spending time with friends is a gift. The Baconator. We don't have Wendy's in Germany. And we don't have the Baconator. This is an interesting sounding guy. Very, very intriguing. Very interesting guy. Hum. Oh, a friend of mine worked the grill at Five Guys for a few years, and the result, he makes amazing burgers. I am like this because I used to work at Subways, right? So now I make really good wraps and really, really good hoagies, as the locals would say. They call me the hoagie king. The king of hoagies, that's me. Yes. Did you get any nice souvenirs from the USA? All the stuff that I got at the con, which is a lot. I bought so much stuff at the con. Like crazy, crazy stuff. So much. Soul Eater stuff. Keychains and handmade little clay things. Oh, I got something so nice for ASMR for us. I got a little bracelet and it's made out of handmade charms. And they all do like a little click-clack when you rub them together. And there's a keycap in there as well. So it's this really visually aesthetic thing. And then you can also, you know, click-clack on the keycap. It's very nice. Celeris! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Nice to see you! Yes, yes. Thank you so much! Yes, it was great to see you at TwitchCon. And no worries, no worries. We're talking about hoagies. We're talking about hoagies and food, and I want to go back to America. I want to hang out more with people. I had such a good time. But it is 1 a.m. I am looking at the clock right now. I really liked San Diego, honestly. San Diego really reminded me of places like Calais or Loretta Mar. So San Diego really felt like a familiar city, in a way. Oh, the only thing that kind of scared me was the cockroaches. I saw 3 cockroaches at the Twitch partner party. And they were very scary. I think the cockroaches are the only thing that I was scared about. Everything else is completely fine. Billy Mixie! Hi, hi! Ohayo! Here, they scuttled on the floor. They were a bit nasty. Yeah, I just get uncomfortable even thinking about it. Yes. Everything else was really nice. Oh. I've only seen cockroaches outside in the wild, flying around. Oh no, if you guys get them, that means we will get them too. We looked it up and it does say they're cosmopolitan, so that means they're like on all the land masses, right? Yeah. Scary. Why? Alright, Mina, I'm EP. It's 1 a.m. I wanna go eep. Please. I'm gonna stream again either tomorrow or on Friday or on Saturday, and I will definitely stream on Sunday. There will be streaming happening, you know. It will be taking place, but I am a bit eepy. Let me see. Whom still is streaming right now? Whom still is streaming right now? Hum. Wow! Oro, thank you! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mr. Neve. You're so kind. Thank you, thank you. Arigato. You're so sweet. I can't decide. Oh, I think we'll try out something new today. Mr. Basil Wolf. You also went to TwitchCon. I wanna rate him. Yes. He's playing marbles on stream and talking about it. So if you wanna hear more about TwitchCon, that is the place to go. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll be back soon. Thank you for the very warm welcome back. And thank you, everyone, for being so nice to me. I had a lovely time. I felt really loved and cherished. And even now I feel very loved and cherished. So, thank you. I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys again very soon. Good night, everyone. Yes, yes. Oh, Yasumi. Good night. Good night, Mina. Good night. See you soon. Bye-bye.